Hello, hello. How are you on this Monday morning? Weekend is done. Linda, good morning, Ursula and Jessica. I've been busy with morning, racing to get things done before 11 and find you're on at 11:30. Ooh, that's happened to me too. Kenny, how are you? Fortman, aka. Haven't been to bed yet. Kenny, when do you sleep? That's terrible. Melissa says, good morning, ladies. 6:27 a.m. Okay, so that is, oh, okay, that's 6 hours behind me. Love waking up and drinking my coffee with you ladies. Oh, that's sweet, man. Hey, wish more people want to wake up with us. Oh, no, sweet Linda, I've definitely done that before. How are you? Hello, Kenneth. You must be exhausted. Hey, Kenny is stamina. Jessica says, hello, everyone. Hello, Jessica. And Renee, hello. How are you? I'm very good. It is, what did you say? The temperature is 24 Celsius, which is 75 Fahrenheit, she says. Morning to all in the chat. Stephanie, good morning. How are you? Good morning, sweet friends. I had my newly adopted 6-year-old granddaughter for the week last week. I spend most of my time getting to know her. I'm back this week with all my sweet Johnny friends. Isn't that sweet, eh? So she was adopted at 6. Wow, fantastic. Vera, hot and windy George today, 29. Well, I mean, I've got a sleeveless thing on. Everything's falling to the ground here now. I've got a sleeveless. Wait, let me just pick up my work and my crochet hook. There we go. Saved it from the floor. Yes, here I've got a short sleeve thing on, so it is overcast. They predict 25, so it's been colder, but it's quite all right. I hope it doesn't get colder while I'm sitting here. Then I start sneezing. I hate that. Hello, 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 hello. Everybody's saying hello to each other. I have some questions that I'd like to ask you ladies to get to know you better today. So I went on to this women's health article this weekend, and I thought, well, let me ask these questions because it's questions that I would like to ask myself. It's pouring and thunderstorms, pouring with rain and thunderstorms. That is perfect crochet weather if all holds, if the roof is not blown away. Hi, Jessica and Kenneth. Can I ask you my first question? It's just a few. Okay, well, first of all, what is on your hook and what is in your cup? I'll show you quickly what's on my hook. Now, this is very interesting, okay, because I'm showing you I think tomorrow's Tuesday, I'm bringing out a video of a yarn haul. Not so mini and small yarn haul. Nice yarn haul. And for me, not Hobby Lobby because I'm in South Africa. We don't have Hobby Lobby here. Anyway, so I started this Alicia shawl from David Browning. It's his shawl, his pattern. So this is my second one, plus I've bought it for a friend. Okay. But look how the yarn is makes me think of a cow. You see that? Doesn't it make you think of a cow? The markings on a cow's skin. Wait, let me see. Yes. Making a box grid stitch and coffee in my cup. Box grid stitch. I don't think that sounds familiar. Coffee and a shirt I'm attempting to finish for my birthday. It's actually the very first thing I've made for myself. Wow. Everybody says hello, hello, hello. Renee loves it. Nothing in my cup. Crochet cardigan on my hook for the cardigan challenge. Ooh, I finished my cardigan and I'm so happy. I'm so happy I finished that. It does remind me, but you know, let me just tell you this about this cow, because I just call it my cow scarf, because when I started it, when you do center pull and you start it here, it had these colors. So it had a bit of this and a bit of this. So I'm thinking the way I wear it is I put the biggest part, this part, behind my neck. And then the other rest, I just swing and swing and swing. So I thought, I don't want this, which had this coloring, hanging here. It's going to look like a cow's tail. I don't want my scarf to have a cow's tail. No, that's ugly. So I frogged it. And I started on the outside of this because it started to me better. It started with this orange and then yellow. And then by the time I got here, I see, okay, maybe this is weird how it works. I've never seen anything like this, but I like it. And then it goes over to that, and then it goes over to very dark. And I think the next color is like red. And then it will go over to orange again, you know, in the cow way. So, my cow is coming along. Okay, wait, let me catch up. Vera says, coffee in my cup and a monkey business on your hook. Okay. Vera. There we go. Melissa saying, Jessica saying hello to Melissa, and to Life in Stitches is Stephanie. Okay. No, I'm just teaching her, yeah, what the names are. That's beautiful, Usha, says Melissa. Good morning, Nancy. How are you? Good morning, everyone. Very hot 90 here in Massachusetts. I have licorice tea. Hey, that sounds delicious. And finishing the cloister shawl, not cloister shawl. Monday morning, you'd think I have a bubblus from the alcohol the previous day, which there was none of, but cloister shawl, not by Fiber Spider. Great. Hannah, hello, how are you? Drinking cold water, crocheting, and lurking. Ah, you're so welcome. Everybody's saying hello. Okay, so this is what is on my hook. I must finish this, but this is like one day thing, man. You just keep going, and it's such an easy pattern. It's the Alicia Shawl by David Browning, Bearded Yarn Dudes. David Browning, Bearded Yarn Dudes, but I loved it. Andrea Lang, good morning from North Carolina. You were at David's live last night. Well, my last night. To you, I must just say yesterday. I loved his guest that he had, as a Georgie. Such a positive fellow. So I really liked him. I went and subscribed to his channel and watched a replay of a live. Yes, ma'am, says Andrea Lang. Okay, first question. When will you know? I wrote it down in my book. When will you know if you've made it? Now, that's all they say. When will you know if you've made it? I would assume that is now, it's very wide. It's in work and in life. When will you say to yourself, I've made it? Okay, I'm going to answer it as well. Let me just take a sip of ginger beer. I think I would say I've made it when you know, you have a job that you love, or at least like, because there were times when I had jobs that I disliked, but you did it because you have to provide for your family. And I don't think you can say you've made it when you're young, hey? It's when we're advanced in years and you can look back, then you say, I think I've made it because I've gone through this and I've gone through that and I've gone through that, and well, not a lot is is up to us, but some things are up to us, you know, so it's a bit of a wide question. There we go. Nancy, you just finished the Alicia shawl. I crocheted it in line brand tweed in colorway knock on wood. Hey, my surname's Wood, hey? Knock on wood. It's on my Ravelry page in March N. Love this pattern. Good morning, Crystal. How are you? Hello, hello. Nancy, so did you love it? Because I love this pattern. I mean, now I don't have to think. I just go, go, go. One after the other, I can produce these. But I was very surprised at how this yarn actually knits up. It's just one ball. Good morning, good morning. Andrea, you love my voice. I want to know what your voice sounds too. I'm sure I would love it. I love listening to other people and their accents. Because we all have an accent. You know, whether we think about it or not. You love the colors. Oh, Ricola. Crystal, I was just telling them the tale of this thing, that it actually started with this very pale peach and brown. And I thought, this looks like a cow's tail, and I don't want this piece that's going to hang over here to look like a cow's tail. Oh no. So I frogged it and started on the outside of the ball instead of center ball, where I could see what the color was it started with. And that was fine. I will make more of the Alicia shawl. Thank you, David, for a fun pattern. I'm telling you, I love it. Hello, Barbara. How are you? My question is, when will you know you've made it? When will you know you've made it in life? It doesn't say in life. Probably means in life or at work or wherever. I think at my age, I would say, I think I have made it when, you know, your children has, you put a lot into your children and they turn out the way you want them to, isn't that? But now, how much of that is now I've made it? I think a lot of it is not up to me whether I've made it. I think for me, I think my work, I made it when I became the PA in the research department, looking after the day-to-day running and working with the directors, manager and nurses. Yes, Linda, Linda and I had the same kind of job when I was working, when she was working. When our children are grown up living Melissa says, when our children are grown up living successful lives and happy. Yes, you see, and if I think of that, I think, but how much of that is up to me? Yes, you train a child, but some children go astray, you know, even with you doing your best. But I think that is true. When you look back, I can only think that you'll have that feeling when you look back. So you have to be advanced in years and think, yes, you have a home to live in, so you're taken care of financially. You don't have to fear where the next check is going to come from. And, you know, you have someone in your life. Yes, Stephanie, I'm telling you, we're thinking deep here. But I thought I want to ask something where I get to know you better. And I don't think you can answer this I don't think Jessica can answer it at this point in life. I think you can answer it to a degree, but this is a question you can only answer year later in life. In my private life, when I retired and achieved my dream of working in the crafting industry. You agree, Melissa? Yes. When I grow up, I want to be retired. Then I will have made it. Andrea, that is exactly what I want. I cannot wait for 60. It sounds crazy, but I can't wait for that. Because then I will have my pension. So I will no longer have to worry about monthly finances. Whatever had to be paid by then will be paid. What you get in is what you get in, and you can live off. So financially to me, or actually from 55, which is in about 2 years, it will be to me more like that, more financial stability, shall we call it like that. I'm still thinking on it. Yes, think on it. Don't worry, don't rush to answer. Sitting in our garden, my 2 children, grandson with me, our 2 dogs with us, and the best, holding hands with my love, Martin. I have this all. Hannah, that is exactly, I think that sort of, for all of us, I think you speak for all of us, if you can sort of say you're surrounded by family, offspring, and you have a good relationship with them. If you have a husband, partner, I mean, that is a blessed position to be in, because you have someone that you're someone special, someone, you know. Cotton grocery bag that I started yesterday during David's live. What? Yes, you started a cotton grocery bag yesterday during David's live. I was crocheting during David's live, finishing my very first hat. Wait, I forget to tell you guys, I've never made hats, remember? Never made a hat. Saturday I made my first hat ever, because my neighbor was sitting here and he's not going bald, but he doesn't have a lot of hair. So I made him a cap. So I went on to, hello Maribel. Oh, let me just catch up here. Can't miss Maribel. How are you? I'm 36, can say very content, proud and happy with where I am in life. But to say I made it fully is still to come. Yes, Melissa. Oh, you answer it perfectly. I think that you're using words we all want to use. Hello, Ashlyn. Everyone says Maribel. Maribel, good to see you. And let's see what says Andrea. Funny info. Since I was a baby, my nickname is Frog. That's a fun fact. Frog. Why would that be, Maribel? That's what's on your hook. Fantastic. Now, what I did was I put in crochet hat. And what came up was one from Melanie Ham. Very easy crochet hat. And I saw that picture and I thought, I can make this. Let's try. It's just double crochets and a ribbing. Now, I've never done a hat and I've never done the ribbing. Wow, this is the year for new things. So look what this looks like. I made this. Now, it looks better if I actually put it on my head. Okay, let's ruin this hairstyle and put a hat on. Okay. Hey, look at this. Okay, that's long enough. Let's get this hair in order again. Hey, I did it for you to show you what the hat looks like on me. But this is for my neighbor. It's the second one. Second hat. So now he says his Wi-Fi is no longer uncapped because I've made him 2 caps. I said, you're sharp. Okay, let's quickly do this. Hello, hello. Let's catch up. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Finally, to say I have made it with a wonderful, supportive hubby and content with my life after all the ups and downs I've experienced. That's it, Linda. That's it. Andrea, beautiful hat. I tell you. Love it. Love it. Looks great on you. I've never worn a hat. Never. The colors go with your top. Oh yes, I would. I think so. In a way, eh? This is although the brownish stone neutral color is not in here, but the rest is. Yes, so I'm very chuffed. I'll give it to him today after this live. Yeah, I mean, Linda has absolutely worded it very aptly there, exactly how we think, how we would like to say it. Now, is this here going to lie flat? Now what? Now I've just ruined it for you guys. Okay. Second question. What qualities do you look for in a boss? What qualities do you look for in a boss? Okay. Now we've, ooh, look at these lovely answers that are coming through of the previous question. Let me quickly do this. Okay, wait. Come on. I'm going to do this. Okay, there you go. And I'm going to put that up. That's our next question. Now let's go back to the chat. Let's catch up with those beautiful long questions. Yes. Okay. So as long as my children and my little family is happy and as healthy as they can be, I made it. 100%, Barbara. I also feel like that. Good health is a big part of I've made it, because if you're not healthy, how can you enjoy the I've made it? Good morning, Miss Ursula, and all you guests on panel. Good morning, everybody in the chat. What's up, sis Marshallie? Good morning, Marshallie. Good to see you. Stephanie, on Mother's Day, I had 3 of my 4 children. One lives in Orlando. 5-year-old and new 6-year-old granddaughter, parents, and dear hubby sitting on the dock. My happy place. I felt so complete. Maybe that's it for me. And that's not just it. That's great. I mean, that is fantastic. That's a lot right there. Rose, what does Rose say? I've been eating lunch and eating 2 boiled eggs and a very thin slice of bread. Now, where is the butter? The butler. Where's the butler with my cup of tea? Where's that little bell, Rosemary? Ring it. Nancy, I have a wonderful family, married for 53 years to a wonderful man. In my working days, I was a librarian for 18 years, and I loved every minute of working with children and seeing them learn to read. Ooh, Nancy, to me, as a child, to go to the library, those, as I would call them, the aunties working in the library, they were so fun and helpful, hey? So that was you. Okay, so there's the question. What qualities do you look for in a boss? Stephanie says compassion. Hello, Inge. How are you? Hope you're doing well. That's what I'm asking. Okay, that was the previous question. Now this question is, Inge, this is the question for now. What qualities do you look for in a boss? So, Stephanie says compassion. What is Andrea saying? Coffee and this live before getting ready for work. Is that the qualities you're looking for in a boss? A few good qualities in a boss would be to understand the concept of family and that emergencies can happen, respect, and have my best interest at heart. Yes, I really like it when a boss understands the big picture, and that is that everybody has a family and that family comes first. You know, that's good. Good morning, Amy Kuhn. Did you get your $10 that I sent you for Friday? Because my internet tells me, my emails tells me that you did receive it, so I hope it's good on your side. Honesty, integrity, and compassion. This is the question. What qualities do you look for in a boss? Honesty, integrity, and compassion. Integrity is a good thing, hey, because that covers a lot. That covers a lot. Hi, Amy, says Melissa. Happiness is not success. It is being all that God made you to be. Yes, it's not just one thing. Not just one thing. Happiness in a glass. Ginger beer. Understanding and patience. Yes. You know what I like when I had bosses that I worked for was respect. If they respect you, respect also encompasses a lot of things. So if we have respect for each other, you won't cheat someone that you respect. You will, put your best foot forward if that is someone that you respect. I have been my own boss for so long, I don't know what I would look for. Amy, that is so well said. You see, that's the thing. When I found when I'm a housewife, when I was a housewife, when my kids were young, my husband was my boss. I said to him, "You're not a good boss. I never get a performance appraisal. I don't get a salary increase. I don't hear a positive word of praise. You're a worst boss. I'm going to fire you." Yes, I got it. Thanks. Okay, I'm relieved. Thank you, Amy. Amy, look for yourself to give a vacation, says Andrea. Yes, listen. So I decided, I think I'm going to be the best boss of me, especially if we're at home. And now that I'm at home, working at home, my challenge this year is to be kinder to self. Remember, ooh, be kinder to self. Yes, respect on both sides. That is true. Inga, respect. I've had some great bosses. Did I say hello, Bev? Now I just can't remember. I have had some great bosses and some stinkers. The best ones respected all the employees and treated us all the same. They were consistent and always had my back. Good morning. Bev, so you came in with an answer and then, by the way, hello. I thought to myself, did I see Bev? Here we go. You do in-home childcare. Ooh, Amy. You know what is on my bucket list is to be a foster mother, but to babies, like the 0 to 3 months. The 0 to 3 months, which means a nappy and a bottle is what they need. So, and I know it's not everybody's cup of tea to foster. I know that. But my heart beats for that, you know? I worked for a media company in their book division, which ran a huge book club, Leisure Books. I was a member of Leisure Books for many years, Rose, as was probably the most of South Africa. That was fantastic. But I must go and look and see if it still exists, because the only thing you had to do was order one book per term, one book every 3 months, which is doable for all of us, hey? Linda's saying, hello to everybody. I'm taking 3 weeks of vacation this year at all different times. While you're taking it, as long as you're taking it. Stephanie says, I've always said if I were wealthy, I'd have a house large enough to take in as many children who need love as possible. Yes. You know, I would like to, if I have, if I could foster, I would like to have, because what I know friends that do it. So I have quite a realistic picture of what it entails. But it's my heart's desire. And I don't know when the Lord will make it work for me, come true for me. But even if I'm 70 or 80, all I need is to be able to foster them. And my husband is, once he's retired and we're both at home, you know, be that harbor that a little baby can come to before they go to their forever family. So what does at Leisure Books, Happiness was receiving free expensive books. Rose, I can imagine that. Be right back, says Melissa. No problem. Let me just take a drink of my ginger beer. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Now I've got to fill it up with water because that, you know, that's how I get my water in for the day. I drink and drink, and then I top it up with water. There you go. Let's see. Andrea, does your local hospital have a volunteer program to hold and rock babies so you can get your fix temporarily? My fix, eh? I think they might have. They might have. I know that I used to work for Tygerberg Hospital, which is government hospital, you know, and there you were allowed to do it. You don't think you said good morning when you came in? I just jumped into the conversation about bosses. I have an interview Wednesday. Ooh, Bev, and you have an interview Wednesday? Or is it for some other company or in the same company, a better position? That'd be fantastic. Be right back, off to lunch. We'll be listening. There you go. Linda, enjoy. Yes, for me, it's 1 p.m. For her, it's 12 noon. Enjoy, Linda, says Stephanie. Okay, let's ask another one. I don't have to ask them all. I've got a third question is, If you could do it all over again, would you pursue the same career? Why or why not? See, we're all ladies in that has a few years behind us, so we can. That is a question we can answer. If you had to pursue if you could do it all over again, would you pursue the same career? Why or why not? I came in late. Could I ask what poncho are you wearing? Off topic. No. Oh, it's one that I just winged on a vacation. What I do is I love to go on vacation, and then where we are, I would go to a local yarn store and buy yarn and start something there. So it's always a memory of the vacation that I was on. So I will show you. Let me just move the chair. Can you see? So, yeah. It's a circle. Now, I can't go higher up. But I wear it. Okay, wait. Let me see if I can do this. Push the chair in. Yeah, I wear it like this. I have the top I have underneath is like, it comes above my knee. It's like a dress top, but it's a top. It's not a dress. And then I've got bootleg jeans on, and this over it on top. So it goes nicely with my bootleg jeans. The darker blues here, pick up the blue from the blue from the jeans. It picks up the blue in the jeans. Okay, so let's catch up because now the chat has gone. Okay, let's go. Good luck, says Andrea to Bev. Bev, I will keep you in my prayers, eh? The favor of God will surround you. If it's meant for you, it will open up. And if it closes shut, then you know the Lord doesn't want you there. I was booked off work for 6 months due to a back situation. Wow, Rose. When? Now or then? Good morning, Ashland, everyone. Debbie Perea, hello. How are you? Welcome in. My interview is at the local university budget management. I've worked there before and I've been trying to get back. You've been trying to get back. So we just pray that the Lord will give you that heart's desire. Hey, you never know. The Lord is into that. Now let me just get the cushion on my chair, right? And move back to my position and catch up with the chat. Thank you, Andrea. No, I would have gone to university for art and fiber art too. Okay, so the question was, if you could do it all over again, would you pursue the same career? Why or why not? So her answer is not. I would have gone to university for art and fiber art too. That's fantastic. Okay, here's another answer. No, I would not, says Barb. If I could do it all over, I would have stood up against my mother who picked my college and courses for me against my will. Wow, that's good to hear these answers, hey? Ursula, that's beyond stunning. Thank you. Thank you, Bev. Coming from you, I'm really flattered. Love it, Nancy. I'm glad you like it. Beautiful work on that top. You know, people have asked for a tutorial of this. And, well, this is a summer thing. You can make it in a winter thing, probably if you work in merino. But this is 100% cotton. And it's just 2 circles that I put together. And I must work out how. Because what I'll do in that tutorial, if I do it, is simply to show you how I put it together, how I put the 2 together, and you can do your own thing, you know. But once you show someone how to do something and it doesn't work for some people, you open up the door for that whole negativity to come in. But for those of you who want, I mean, I can do a tutorial in this. I would love to do this in another color, obviously, and then show you this is how I did it. And many of you who are no longer beginners will say, okay, so this is like the thinking behind it. I'm also going to try the same thing. Now, that would be interesting to see what everybody comes up. You love it, Melissa. And Melissa, Stephanie. Ursula, that David Browning cowl or piece you're making now. Was that a tutorial on David's channel? No, it is Alicia shawl pattern. It's $5 something. I don't know how much. Something like that. And he, yeah, you can either PayPal him direct or go and buy it, I think, on Ravelry. I didn't intentionally pursue a career in accounting. Last thing I would have thought of when I was younger. I love it. And it's something people would always need. Yes, that is absolutely the truth. Absolutely. Andrea. Miss Shetland. Good morning, Vietnam. Oops, I mean everyone. Not Vietnam, everyone. How are you, Julie? You're my Miss Shetland, hey? You're my Miss Shetland. I don't think you're anybody else's Miss Shetland. They rest me and did the surgery, and they paid me in full for 6 months. My manager was the best, kindest person, so she was compassionate. This was in 2003. But that is fantastic. Now you see how work can really help. Because I tell you, if that had to happen to my husband, we don't have that. We don't have that. Morning, Ocean. Everyone says Silver Fox loves yarn. Hello, hello. I am a social worker and I love my field and my clients. Love helping others in need. Melissa, I mean, hats off to you, you know, because here in South Africa, it is a well-known fact that being a social worker is not for sissies. No, no, no. I'm retired now. I would have gone to college for nursing and become a, what is RN? Retired nurse. No, now, after you've retired. Good morning, says Andrea. Amy says, yes, I would. I got to be home with my children, and now I get to be with my grandchildren. Oh, that's lovely, hey? Linda, I didn't even know about education for fiber art, nor did we understand when I was 10 and learning to embroider that fibers would become a passion for me. I think we also change a bit, you know, sometimes we change. No, not my illness again. I will work. Yes. Hey, I love your top. Thank you, Amy. Yes, do a tutorial, says Debbie. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will get my cottons together and whatever and do a new one. See how I can explain to you, because I winged it, just winged it. You see, what I do is the poncho on my channel that is called Winter, Granny Square poncho, and it's called Winter. And the one that is called, it looks, the one that I had that is just Granny Squares, I use those two as templates. The one is for summer, a template, one is for winter, a template. So if I'm going to make something and it is for summer, I will take out the summer one that is like a template, put it down, and I will make, say, shapes or whatever, and it must fit that, because I know that poncho fits well, it drapes well, everything. So it is my template. I like having a template to work from. Okay, thank you, says Melissa. Not, but would have loved to live in Europe and study medieval art. Ooh, Nancy, that sounds fantastic. Oh my gosh, I just got the notification that I hit 100 subscribers. That was my birthday goal. Woohoo! Says Stephanie. That's fantastic. I'm so happy for you. Stephanie, that's fantastic. Good morning, y'all, says Pamela. Hello, Pamela. Thank you for spending time with us. Thank you for joining us. And Bonnie, good morning, Bonnie. Thank you for joining us. And Dragon Bee Crochet, good morning. 5 a.m. there. Wow. And it's just gone 1 a.m. here. Good morning on this Monday morning. A registered nurse. My apologies, not a retired nurse. You would have become a registered nurse. I have friends that are registered nurses. There you go. Barbara was correcting me there. Now I get it. Sorry for that, Pamela. It can be a very hard, emotional, sad, mentally exhausting field to work in. Also a very rewarding field, says Melissa. Absolutely. Now, you see, that's why, well, I tell you what South Africans think, is that the average, that people that I get to know think that being a social worker is really very difficult. I have a friend who is a social worker, but many give up before they finish and do something else. So those who actually go full out and do it, isn't that fantastic? I mean, that is fantastic. So Andrea says, Stephanie, Life in Stitches, you're making it up to 101. Fantastic. Ursula, that is stunning. You like it? To it is actually that. That is the fingers. Oh, thank you, Andrea. And Julie says, you have a way with colors. Ursula, you match colors I would never think of, and they turn out fantastic. Ooh. Now, which was that? You mean you wouldn't have matched these colors? I thought of the beach because it was a beach holiday. Let me just do that. Put a smaller comment there. I wouldn't have thought this was a beach holiday. So I thought of the waves. I thought of the sea and the sand. That's why I put it together. Nature, Nature does the color chooses the colors for us. Congratulations, Stephanie. I'm so happy for you, Stephanie. Really. I must still go and check out your videos. Andrea, my degree was criminal justice. I was a law enforcement officer until my dad had a stroke after my first child was born. And I took care of him until he passed. Now in work for an eye doctor. Now I work for an eye doctor. Andrea, incredible, hey? Good morning, Nancy. Hello, Nancy. How are you? How's that little one of yours? I'm catching up here. Thank you. Hubby and I started dancing. Ooh, you know what I've been thinking? You know that figure 8 that they give that you've heard on Facebook of? Something. I have got to do something. Something that Jessica can do with me. Because we just put on the app, put on the music. We don't have to go anywhere. Don't have to dress up. There's no excuses. So, sorry, our smoke alarms are going off and we're changing batteries at 4 a.m. Debbie. Oh my goodness. Yesterday we had the neighbor over for Father's Day lunch. He's alone. He's a father. It's Father's Day, so I invited him. He's a vegetarian. So I said, okay, well, our family can go vegetarian for one meal. But he sat down for his meal and his alarm would go off. Sat down and his alarm would go off. It was ridiculous. So my husband and I kept running until we sorted it out. I always wanted to be an PICU nurse. Now the ICU, prenatal. Is it prenatal? For the very preemie. Stephanie, you will be up to 200 so fast. You know Joe from Joe's Bowling and Sports, Dana's husband says, he said to me, the first 100 is the most difficult. Between 100 and 200, it seemed to come fast. Then from 200 to 500, it's a bit slow again. So there are these trends, you know. Hello, Lisa. Ouch, Debbie. That is the first thing I thought of when I saw your poncho. The beach, says Dragon Bee. Oh, thank you. Still you're listening and watching in the background. Oh, Kenny, don't fade on us. You know, I know you haven't had any sleep. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. It's amazing. See how that wind is pumping outside. I'm telling you. But it's warm. It's a warm berg wind, mountain wind. Hi, Nancy. I'm editing a video on teaching my granddaughters their first lesson today. Whoo! So do you make little videos for them that they watch? That's very interesting. Hello, Bev, says Dragon Bee, crochet, and I work. Yes. Thanks, Stephanie. Let me catch up. That's so sweet, Stephanie. And Andrea's saying, hello, Life in Stitches. It is Stephanie. I have just subscribed to your channel. Fantastic. Thank you, sweet Rosemary. Wonderful, Stephanie, says Debbie Perea. Let me ask one more question. When you started your current job, what most surprised you? Now you can answer as I'm going to give my members, my Square Squad members, a shout out, and then I'll be checking the answers as I do that. I always thought I would be a fiction writer, literary short stories and novels, but accounting pays where writing does not. Now I'm writing about knitting, crochet, and art. Bev, Jessica was telling me, Mom, I don't want to be an artist like Van Gogh, Van Gogh, or all those who were so poor for so long before they got any money, because I need money to live. It was so funny. Hi, Debbie. Okay, the question is, when you started your current job, what most surprised you? What most surprised you? Hello, Sandra. Sandra is a new channel, and she's one of my Square Squad members. And I have something in my throat. She is going to post some new videos for us to watch. Where is it? There you go. There you go, Sandra. New channel. Please join her family. If you see anybody's the links that Nightbot drops, please pick it up. Join the family. My family will return the favor. Tell them I met you at OMGrannySquare. And in my description box is my level 2 channel member links. So go there, check them out. If you want to grow your family, that's the best way. Dragon B says, Bev, your writing has a nice spin. I love it. I could totally see me reading a book written by you. And Melissa says, the strength I had within, honestly, that I wasn't aware of. Why am I not reading fluently? Thank you, Ursula. You're so sweet. Oh, Sandra, we're waiting for lovely new content, hey? Thank you, Lisa at Dragon Bee Crochet. There you go. And then the Kiwi Crochet Elaine, check out her crochet channel and join her family. She does reviews, blogging videos, etc. And I find her inspiring because you can go there, see what she does, and you'll be inspired to try it or to try something new. Thank you. Hello. Melissa says, hello, Sandra D. Yes, Sandra, it must be so nice for you to come into this community and meet all these wonderful people because it is a very supportive community. Katrina's Crochet World, she does unboxings, reviews, crochet tutorials, patterns, and live streams. I love her live streams when you go and sit there and speak to her and Grandpa's adventures. And it's lovely to just hang out with crochet people, you know, and learn a lot of new things. Crojo Corner Laura has a fun channel all about crochet and knitting machines, by the way. For those of you still interested, reviews and unboxings and tutorials. I think she has a very professional channel. She is very tech savvy. Not all of us are tech savvy. That was one of the things that surprised me most of this job of being a YouTuber is the amount of technical things we had to learn, to catch up. There, Linda, my giveaway finishes on Sunday. It is worldwide. Please check it out. There you see it. I always wanted to be an artist. My daughters are wonderful artists. I am just a crafter. Well, we know where they got it from, hey? We know where they got it from. Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie. She has crochet tutorials, unboxings, reviews, lives. Check out her channel and patterns. I believe she also has patterns. And then Steals the Show Crochet and Chef Veronica has a fun crochet channel. You'll find, lovely crochet tutorials and inspiration galore. So go and check her out. Linda Simpson says hello to Sandra. Lisa, I crafted for a long time, says Bev. Bonnie got knits and more. She makes beautiful prayer shawls. She lives on a hobby farm, and we see videos about what is going on the hobby farm. Cute little animals. Check out her channel and join her family. She is an inspiration to me. She is a lovely Christian lady, and she really lives out her faith. And that is, everybody's saying hello. That is Linda Simpson Designs, and she has monthly giveaways. Monthly, she has a giveaway. So that's just so generous of her. And it's worldwide. So go and check her out. She also has tutorials, unboxings, and fun live streams where you can also win something. And if I'm right, then Linda has a party coming up celebrating 3,000. Lisa, I crafted for a long time without realizing it at first. Trust the artist in you. She's in there. She's in there. Bev, you are a true fiber artist. I'm looking forward to learning more from you. Hello, Linda. And there we go. Over the years, I went from craft to craft. Started first selling my watercolors. Ooh, fantastic. Ah, Bev, you don't have to blush. Take it as it is, eh? Take the praise. You deserve it. And then my sweet Gina, who sent me my beautiful happy mail. You know, I've put out a little video where I showed you my happy mail that she sent me. 3K Linda, bitches stitches. Hello, Kate. How are you? So look at this. I just want to show you again. Isn't this gorgeous? 4 hanks, and this is definitely sweater quantity because it's 700 meters on 2 and 700 meters on 2. And it's superwash merino, and I love it. I could not have chosen better colors myself. But that is the kind of friend Gina is. And she makes the most beautiful crochet knitted shawls. But she's joined our crochet community now. She can crochet. So go and check her out. What I love is of her crochet, the patterns for the shawls, she will have little tutorials where she shows you how to do a stitch. So if you're thinking of doing a little bit of crochet, a little bit of knitting, you can check her out. That is fantastic. Moved to hand painting sets of china. Woo, Bonnie. And then creating original molds and selling hand-painted Christmas ornaments. That sounds so pretty. That reminds me of what you're wearing, Ursula. Yes, yes. Can you see? Listen, this is the colors of my entire household. It's like a duck egg blue and goes over to teals. I am a tattoo artist since 2005. I prefer crocheting and sewing. It's the creativity in you, hey? It's going to find an outlet, whether it is now tattoo or crochet, or then I went into all the various needle crafts and fiber arts. I find working with yarn, fiber, whatever, to me is the most rewarding, hey? Wow, Pamela. I haven't got a tattoo. You're terrified of needles. She's terrified of needles. But Linda, what about your Linda's Angels? We need tattoos. What do you mean? Now we know who can go and give it to us. And then Simply Doon, Lorna. Lorna is a fellow South African crochet vlogger. Check her out. Let me just see what is happening here. There we go. Crocheting and sewing since the age of 4 or 5 years. Oh, I've been crocheting since the age of 5. My youngest is studying to be a tattoo artist, but it's tough finding an appropriate apprentice place. I can imagine these days, anything apprentice, eh? I haven't done any knitting in 25 years. I'll definitely need to get back into that. You know, Kate, I want to tell you, I haven't knitted for 10 years, bar one shawl I made in the last year. And it feels like I've got to start learning all over again. So it just feels like the industry has changed so much. You've got 6 tattoos. Now you know something about me. Well, you always think of someone with a tattoo as a wild person. And there you go. We've met your wild side. Babe. You have tattoos? Wowzer. I'm not the only one. Wowzer. Just goes to show you. Linda Simpson, it's not that bad. Not like a shot. You're down to do angel tattoos in Texas. Linda, that's where we have to go for our angel tattoos. Right? Linda's Angels. Linda's Angels. I do not have a Yanni tattoo yet. Might get my daughter to draw one up. It's about getting it onto your skin. I also have no tattoos, but I have been pierced so many times. Kate. I am self-taught in the area of tattooing, says Pamela. I hope you're also self-taught in the area of numbing the skin. My hands need to be busy, so needles are portable. They go with me everywhere, says Bonnie. And let's wait. Where I missed the comment now. Wait. Get my hands need to be there. And then Stephanie said, I want to get a tattoo design for my cancer brain tumor. It's CRPS, all in the design. Let me know. Hey, all in one design. How big can the design be? Is there a limit? Kate, I have got back into my knitting. I am knitting my first shawl and socks. Oh, and Linda's shawl is coming on beautifully. I have one tattoo and my younger sister did it for me. It will be my last. What? I was married to a biker for 15 years, a good man. Yes, I know bikers that are really good people. 17 tattoos. You've got 17, maybe 18 tattoos, Pamela. There's another wowzer. There we go. Daniel, good morning. How are you? So good to see you. I have no issues in getting a tattoo. I have two. Vera, oh, you also have a tattoo, hey? Wow. Well, you all learned to crochet so young, says Debbie. I need to teach my granddaughter soon. She's 4. I was thinking, I was taught at the age of 5. And I taught a little girl of 5, and I thought, was my hands also this small? How do you hold the hook? I don't know how, but I was so motivated to learn how to crochet. I used to keep a lidocaine kit for that, but it never got used. Not even once. What are you telling me? Never. There we go. I went to get a Yanni tattoo, but the guy who was going to poke me with many needles was just plain rude and mean to me, so I walked out and forfeited my deposit. I went and bought some jewelry. Hey, yes, I mean, if the guy who's going to be poking you better be kind. I have a couple of other designs for tattoos I want, but I am a mushy. Not big, Ursula. It has to be somewhere inconspicuous. But you want all of those things in one, all those acronyms in one, eh? So, hi, Daniel, says Linda. Good for you, Bev, eh? Fantastic. Daniel saying hello to Linda. Debbie, I was late in learning to crochet, only been at it for 4 years. Oh, let that not fool you. This woman is natural. I'm doing a kids corner in my blog and channel, Debbie. I'm going to post my first video for this week. I think it's important to carry on the art. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I never did an apprenticeship. Too many bad people. Here we go. Froggy Winter Knitting does live stream multiple times a week. She does unboxings, reviews, yarn hauls, etc. Even beauty products. So really check it out. I mean, all of us girls and guys, Daniel, we need a bit of beauty products, don't we? That's a great idea and a great point, Stephanie. I didn't learn until I was very late either. I wish I could have been taught early. But the thing is, now we do things that we like. I always say we do things now that we have money for it. We can do the hobbies that we want. Even if you didn't have the best toys as a child, now you're grown up, you have money to go buy the toys you want. Steph, maybe combine the ribbons for me. What? Steph, maybe combine the ribbons for me. My daughter and I've designed tattoos for friends. Ooh, that's my thoughts, Barbara. I think it would be awesome. I think I'm at the last member that needed a shout out, and I'm all caught up. Lisa, I've seen a few of your drawings. I can see you designing tattoos. I will watch Stephanie. My granddaughter loves the feel of yarn. I tell you, Debbie, when I learned how to crochet, I had only a piece of light blue yarn, one ball, and I would crochet in the round, and then it would buckle. Then I pull it out because I wanted to make a circle that is perfect, straight. I didn't know how to. I only knew how to do a double crochet and a chain. No, Bev, don't even worry about that predictive text. The ribbon's dedicated to the illnesses, she pointed out. Yes, that's a good idea. Now, that's a good idea. Listen, I've got one more question for you. Which family member do you confide in most? Now, what will Jessica answer? Which family member would you confide in most? I've thought about that question, and I don't think I can just pick one family member, because I have a family member that I will confide in with finances. Then I have a family member that I pick to confide in about emotions. So it's not just one person, because the one person has these strengths, and that's why I would talk about that. That person has those strengths, and so I would talk about that. So it differs. I would not go to my husband and talk finances. I wish I'd taken more pictures of the artwork I did do. Yes. Ursula, will you drop my link? I have a big announcement on Thursday. Yes. Wait, one moment. Where we go? Is Bev, are you not? Wait, where is Bev? Bev? Oh, Bev. Yes, you are blue. You can drop a link, Bev, if you want to. Or if anybody else, I mean, all of you that are blue, you can drop your links, eh? You are most welcome to drop a link. If you come to my channel and you have something that you want to share with us, drop your link. I feel that the fact that you are here, that you, even if you're not, well, I would think most of you are subscribers, but if you're not a subscriber, you're not a member of the Square Squad. You are a viewer. You come here, you give me a like, a thumbs up, I hope, a thumbs up, and you spend time with me in the live. I appreciate that so much, that if you want to have your link dropped, you're welcome to drop it. Let me just quickly see there. My husband says, Linda says, my husband, and here is Linda.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Very well. Let me just catch up. What is you said your husband? Yes. You see, that's why I said I've got more than one person for each thing that I want to confide in. Definitely, my mother, says Stephanie, and husband. Okay, you see, so there's two. Oh, there we go. Barbara says, my man. Yeah. I was thinking she's too young, but when my granddaughter next month, I'll try. I was thinking she's too young. Oh, I was 5, but you see, the point is, I was a motivated 5-year-old. I wanted to do crochet. Maybe that's a difference. I started with hot pink. My grandma had a ton of hot pink. It was the 80s. Pamela, that's funny, but that's good.
I learned to knit when I was 5, and it's something that I wanted to do. So,
yes, you must want to do it. Yeah, those little hands can do it.
Yeah. So if her granddaughter really, is interested, then
yes,
definitely
go for it.
Even if it's just single crochet, double crochet. Hi, Kim.
Hello, Kim.
It's something that will, she'll have for the rest of her life, really.
Hi, Kay.
Hi, Kay.
Let me ask Kay. Is it Caitlin or Kaylin? I thought her name was Kay with an L-I-N, but she goes by Kay. So just help me right there. I wish my mom were here. She was my confidant. Then I had a close relationship with my aunt, my mom's sister. She's gone too. Bev, you know what I do? When that happens, I pray and I tell my Heavenly Father, I am very lonely. Please send me a flesh and blood friend that specifically likes whatever. And it happens, you know. So it doesn't always happen immediately, but it happens. That's why I tell my bestie, I said a prayer and you came true. Because it was, to me, it was like that. But it's always been like that in my life. I've never had many friends, but I would have those few that are like roots, you know, and they keep you grounded.
I've got a bestie, and I think she's about 10 years younger than me. We met in the hospital near where I live, and we've been friends ever since, and that's going on for nearly 20 odd years. Well, it must be 20,
wow.
20, nearly 25 years.
Wow. Stephanie, did you upgrade, or did you let me just hit that for the new member? Thank you so much. I so appreciate that. We always appreciate our Square Squad members. So welcome to the Square Squad, Stephanie.
I'm dead excited.
Oh, you teasing me. So what about Wednesday? Sorry.
I'm looking forward to Wednesday, to my
to the
celebration
party. Oh, I can't wait for it. It's going to be so much fun.
10 donations, and the big prize is a good big prize.
Wow. Well, I almost forgot. If you haven't entered my 2K giveaway, go check it out. So much lovely and beautiful yarn to give away. Kate, can you drop a link? Let me see if you can. Let me see if you can. Let me go to the other. I'm just on another tab to see if she has a blue wrench. She doesn't. There we go. Kate, you should be blue. If you want to drop that link, you are so welcome of your giveaway. My husband and I never had secrets from each other, so I could share and confide in him. Now, I haven't got a confident relationship like that with anyone else. Yes, you see, Bonnie, your husband was special, right? Not all men are like that. That's the point. So I could talk to my husband about many things, but not finance. Not a finance, unfortunately. Linda, says Stephanie. See, I'm a bit late. When you got on the panel, it's Linda. There you go. Affordably crafty. That's the way with Kim that I start my Saturdays, with her Affordably Geeky live. So grab her up.
When are you starting to do Wednesdays?
It's in July, in the beginning of July, I think they said.
Yeah.
There's our sweet Bev's link. I share a lot with my middle child, 32. I value her honesty and kindness. Yes, I do. Yes. So with my mother, I will talk about emotional things. And financial things, I would rather pick up the phone and speak to my brother. Rather, he would pick me to speak with about my English. He would pick me to speak to talk about emotions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, listen, as long as service will let me on my way to work. If I lose you all, have a great day. Andrea, are you going to leave us in the dust?
Have a lovely day, Andrea.
I can see us sitting in the back seat and falling off when the service, and there we are, sitting in the dusty road. Oh, Andrea's left us. Hi, Linda, says Debbie Perea.
Hi, Debbie.
And Debbie, I think anything they can learn will be fun, whether it's just a chain or anything. It will be fun to see what they want to learn. My 10-year-old son loves to crochet, so we'll see. Sometimes with my daughter, I would not teach her the start and the finish. I would teach her the in-between. So I would start for her, and then get her to the point where I'm at the start of the row, and now we only have to do double crochets. So she's doing a whole thing of double crochets.
Yeah.
Then she says, okay, she doesn't know how to turn. So I'll turn for her, and then she'll do double crochets. Once she's got that right, then I'll say, okay, now I'm going to show you how to turn, because now she's really into it. So that's what Kaylin, no T. Oh, I thought so. Now I'm never going to doubt it again. Never going to doubt it again. It surely does, says Pamela.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ursula. I have some of my mom and aunt with me when I knit and crochet. I do have those friends you spoke of. So special. They're like family. Yes, I tell you. That is true.
I confide in my best friend. Where I don't see her that often, so we confide in each other. So in fact, she's coming on Friday. We're going out for a nice long walk.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
So Stephanie,
thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie, for upgrading. I'm just putting some cream on my hands. This is called body butter. Look at this. Body. Wait, it mustn't blow out.
Body butter.
Yes. Body.
Oh, yeah.
But it is like butter. It is like butter, putting butter in the skin. I was told, Dragon Bee says, I told my mom all about the yarn family. She was amazed by all totaled people. How do you upgrade? Oh, all you do is, okay, so she was a member of the Square Squad. So you go to my channel at the bottom, there should be a join button. And if not, then you just go to, in my description box, it says there's a link for if you want to become a member. And you choose level 1, level 2, level 3. I think it's single crochet, double crochet, treble crochet is what I called it, because it's a crochet channel. Then you pick what you want. Now, say after so many months, you pick something else. You want to upgrade. Then you go there again and you decide to pick the next level. So that's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Hi, Linda, says Bev.
Hi,
hey?
Bev. How are you? Lovely to see you. It's lovely to see. I always look forward to my bestie South African friend when she comes on. She lets me bombard her.
Now, let me read that sentence again, because she says total means talented. So I told my mom all about the yarn family. She was amazed by all talented peoples. You know what? Okay, now let me answer the question, because the question was, when you started your current job, what most surprised you? What most surprised me was the acceptance of the people, and how many people of the same faith, because I'm a Christian, there are, and that their boldness on speaking out for what they believe. There was no shyness, no nothing, So I was pleasantly surprised by that. And I was pleasantly surprised, maybe not so pleasantly, but surprised by how much I had to learn technologically, So jeepers, it's like a course.
Yeah, I would say for me, obviously, I say that this is for me, this is my job. Obviously, YouTubing, crochet, knitting, whatever. I class that now as my job.
The commitment level is equal to a job, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
So that's how I use the word job, because we're committed.
We are, and it is a job because it's 24/7. And
Yes.
For me, I'm amazed by the support from this, the fiber community, the friends that I've made, and how you can just, if you're stuck on anything, or that you can reach out to anybody in the community and they will help you, which I think is just amazing.
Yes.
Everybody is so caring and sharing and so supportive.
Because someone else asked me, I went to have my hair done last week, and that hairdresser asked me, so she says, so even if there's a lot of women, there's not a lot of what did she call it, like cat fight or nastiness or what? I said, actually no, there's no Well, I mean, maybe
there's no
if there
backbiting.
is, it is like 1%, but
Yeah.
the majority is accepting and share the craft, because our love for the craft outweighs a lot of things. What Debbie says,
our
my
love
very
of yarn and what we can create,
yes,
and you know, kind of, yeah, it just amazes me every day. You know, kind
absolutely.
of, how many new friends do you make every week? You know, kind of on your
I'm telling
lives,
you,
new people come into your lives,
yes,
and that it's just
yes.
mind blowing. And internet, you know, has kind of shrunk the world. You know, because I'm here
It's a
in my
village now.
home in the UK, and you're in South Africa, thousands and thousands of miles away. And in the chat, we've got friends from all over the world, different walks of life. And, you know, but the one common denominator is our love of yarn and crochet, knitting,
Yes.
you know, and that just makes the world shrink. And it's just amazing.
And
It's
because many of us
really
don't have friends that you can touch that love yarn. That's the thing.
exactly. Yeah, I don't think I've got one friend that loves yarn as much as me.
Yes, their eyes
It,
glaze
no,
over.
physical, you know,
Yes,
and
yes.
it's just kind of wow, you know.
That is,
I've got
it
all
is
these
fantastic to find
friends.
someone that loves what you love. Let
Yeah,
me quickly
definitely.
catch up here. Debbie says, my very best friend and I lived across the street from one another for 25 years. She passed 7 years ago. I'm praying for a new bestie out here in Arizona, my new home. Moved 3 years ago. Debbie, do it. I tell you, I have personal experience of asking my Heavenly Father for a friend, for someone that my path would cross with someone. And I don't stop asking until I get someone. It's not just ask once and it doesn't happen, and oh, look, the Lord doesn't want me to have a best friend. No, He wants. So I'm absolutely going to do it. Woo! Let me see what that is.
This is the start of my square. You know, I'm making a square. I'm doing this, but this was
Oh,
not
yes.
the granny, and I changed my mind, and I'm doing the moss stitch. So I'm going to make the square make this into a square. So it's
Just hold
30,
it up again. Is that
30.
moss stitch?
Yeah,
You know, it looks really fancy with that yarn. I had to look twice to think it's moss stitch.
yeah, it's moss
No,
stitch.
just it looks beautiful.
So I've spent the Friday, Saturday, and yesterday doing my granny squares. So today I thought, do you know what? I'm going to have a break. Well, I actually started this yesterday. So I put one row together and joined it with the blanket. And I've still got 8 more squares of the second one. But I thought I'm going to have a break and do it
Yes.
Thursday, Friday, and then it's done then for the challenges on Saturday.
Yes. Ooh, listen, Kate, you're so funny. The power to drop links is very intimidating. Yeah, for that little firebrand. Kate, you're a little firebrand. I don't think anything intimidates you. My daughter
No,
is deeply
definitely
wise,
not.
but I don't share a lot with her. She worries about me. Well, you know, daughters are like that. Daughters worry
Yeah.
about their mothers too.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon B says, Bev, same with my daughters. I don't think they're worried about me until my mom passed. But then you become the matriarch, isn't it? So
Yeah.
that's sort of the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie says, good advice, Ursula. I know it's hard for you, Lisa, says Ditmer. And Pamela, there you go. Upgrade. Let me grab that. Thank you so much.
That's lovely.
Let's go there and see, where am I now? Is it, did I miss? No, there we go. There we go. Hello, hello. Yay, Pamela. And Dragon Beast says, I spent most of Saturday a mess, ending up finding out my sisters were having a bad day and ended up having great chat with them. Oh, that is so cool. That's awesome, Dragon Bee.
Yeah.
There we go. I totally agree, Ursula and Linda. Yes, isn't it? Now, what is Bev saying? When I worked at the tax office last season, I was surprised at how openly racially prejudiced my co-workers were. Yes, we're in the South, but keep that garbage to yourself. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It is amazing. I mean, even in South Africa, we also have that. I confide in my husband. It is safe because he will never repeat to others what I have shared with him.
Exactly,
Yes.
Exactly.
Look, if you have that, that is great. What are you wearing? I only see it here. When I look this way, for anybody in the chat seeing I look this way, and I'm not looking what it looks like, I'm not looking into Linda's eyes, is because she is bigger here next to me on the laptop than she is here on the screen. So what? That looks beautiful.
It's Dana's.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me just see if I can stand up and you can see. Let me just see.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Wow. Which one is that?
It's Dana's Erin's capelet. You take me off large now. Erin's.
Yeah. I have to quickly do that. Yeah. Erin's capelet.
Yes.
I'd like to make that because that looks beautiful.
No, you're not
I love that.
At all, Bev. Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, I just feel comfortable telling you guys stuff, and I've really good couple of weeks, so I'm chatty. Don't worry, Bev. Oh, there she said. I don't mind. I don't mean to be. No, listen. The point is, you can come and say, and we all have things to say that maybe is not positive. So now I must ask the question: when you started your current job, what most surprised you? And you said what most surprised you. You know what? I tell you what, my mom is like that. She says she can't believe in this day and age how, now what is the word? Sexist? The world still is. She says because she's now like you, a small lady, short, but she's in the building industry. So she would go into, say, a hardware store. There's a person before her, then she's standing. Then a guy who is in a hurry comes in, just goes to the front of the queue. Although she was next in line, he would just go to the front of the queue, and the guy helping him would help him because why? He doesn't want to get on the bad side of this man. The lady, if she gets cross, it's still fine. He can handle that. But he can't handle another man getting cross with him. So she says she just finds it so, she feels like they are discriminating against her because she's a woman. Now, I think we all have stories like that.
Oh, gosh.
Let me catch up. Well, double crochet. We'll double crochet next month, says Pamela. You and your grandbaby. It's amazing, Bev. Some people are goofy. I'm goofy, but in a good way. This saves me from boring my friends and my family to death when I drone on about yarn. Listen, Kate, I can see when I talk yarn. And their eyes glaze over.
Yeah.
Or it droops. It's like, it's so boring to them.
Yeah, Rick always comes to when I'm yarn shopping, and I can see his, I've been in there for about 10 minutes, and he says to me, I could see his eyes glazing. I said, you can go and sit in the car. You don't have to sit here. I'm going to be a while. And he said, what's a while? I said, an hour. And he goes, I'm off. But,
But, I mean, you should know by now.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's supportive. Absolutely. And, he knows that, he's got his garden. He's in the garden now doing finishing touches, finishing off the garden the way he wants it.
But he loves the garden.
He loves his garden.
He is where he loves the garden. So he's actually in his yarny room.
Yeah, he's in his yarny room with plants, and because I said to him, what do you want for Father's Day? He gets me a token for Mother's Day, and I always get him something for Father's Day. And he was he said, I want some plants, new plants for the garden. So I gave him some money so he could go to the garden centre. So Saturday he spent the day planting them all up, and today he's finishing off a seating area for us.
Wow. Out on internet, there is tons of controversy and infighting, ugly due to inclusion, diversity, politics, religion. Listen, I find the YouTube streets are just like the normal streets. There are jerks out there. There are criminals out there. There are great people out there. So you have to apply discernment.
Just choose.
I have a bestie. Yes.
Just streets wisely. Yeah.
She's your street.
You know.
Your route to travel. I had a
Yeah.
bestie, says Inga, and my mom was, and when my mom was burnt, she left me. I saw her never again, and now you knew her 40 years. Yes, Inga, you told that. That's why I get it. You had a best friend, and after your mom was burnt, she didn't want to be your friend anymore, and you were best friends for 40 years. I think that is just absolutely terrible, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Ursula, I'm praying. I haven't had the opportunity yet due to COVID, but I'm trusting God will bring me a wonderful new friend. It'll be awesome. She loves knitting. Listen, Debbie, you know, that's one of the things that surprised me is after lockdown, when I no longer had a job, and to go into this community and find so many people that are so supportive and love yarn. And, you know, many of them would phone me on days that I'm not live, would phone me on Facebook Messenger, when you can phone someone. And you have a video call with someone, and it is like they are right there. You know,
Yeah.
this woman she'd be doing her dishes while I'm crocheting. So it feels like we are visiting together,
Yeah.
but we're not. So that is fantastic.
I mean,
you say now I'm all alone
how many times
with
have
your
we
old
done that?
mom. Yes, that is just fantastic, because I don't mind if you video call me, because you know, if you're going to video call me and I'm not on a live, I don't have makeup on. My hair is either in a pony or it is just you're going to find me as you get me. So, but that's it. Very nice work, Linda, says Bev. Looks so good on you, Linda. That is beautiful. See, now we get to.
Thank you.
So, Inga, sorry to hear about that, sweetie. Yes, Inga, but do you get along well with your mom? I'm just asking. Granny D is in the house. Hello,
Hi,
hello,
Granny
hello.
D. Hello, my sweet
Hello,
Granny D.
all. That's cute. Love the color. I have some lavender colored yarn on my hook. Says Pamela. Hey, sweet Granny. Hello, hello. Yes, the chat is jumping. Granny D, my last question was, when you started your current job, what most surprised you? Now, you can obviously just relate that to your life. My current job is being a YouTuber, because I see it as a job, because of the commitment. So, is he going to say hello or not?
No, he just looked at me and went downstairs. He's going to have some lunch now because I've had mine.
Hello.
Lovely.
Sit down.
Hello, Rick.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Say hello to the yarning friends.
I wondered who the
Linda,
other
can
one
you
was
stop
the other day.
Are you well? Now,
am.
let's see, because the people in the chat is probably going to say, hello, Mr. Linda. And so, you know, sometimes the guys come by and they say hello. And then when they've left, then all the comments come through, because it does take a little time to type, you know. So
I'll have to get Linda to send you some pictures of the garden project I've just finished.
Ooh, that would be lovely.
Project number 3.
You know, I love greenery and garden or whatever, but I do not have a green thumb. Everything will die. I'll have to stand and admire your garden from a distance for fear that everything in there will die.
Are you on WhatsApp on your phone or whatever?
Yes.
I can take photos on WhatsApp and send them to you.
Well, absolutely. Hello, Mr. Simpson, says Granny D. There we go. Granny D says, hello, Mr. Simpson.
Hello, Granny D.
Yes. Fantastic. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. So
jolly good. I'm going for my lunch.
Enjoy.
Thank you. You'll be good.
We're always good, aren't we?
Definitely. That's the only thing we know to be is good, right? So
so that's my
we are little.
That's my
we are Linda's angel. What do you mean? That's cute. Love the color. I have some lavender color on. That's what she said. Okay, so I'm just catching up where I left off. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to skip all the hellos. And hello, good morning, and hello, and Nana Michelle, good morning.
Hi,
good morning, everyone. Listening while at work in this rainy, cloudy day in Ohio. Well, we have a cloudy day.
We do too.
It's totally overcast and not that cold, but totally overcast. I have my yarn. The guys in my house are into computer games. I sat down and figured out I spend less on yarn per month than they do on games.
Wow.
Hey. So no wonder he told. Was it you that said that you wanted to sell 75% of your yarn and hubby talked you out of it? Hey, Nana. Ursula, you will have to build a walk-in wardrobe for all your designs and knits you could make and sell as well. No money, more money for yarn. Absolutely. So actually, Rose, that is my next thing that I want to do is to make. And well, Jessica, for her to make, and she can sell what she makes. So Inga, yes, it hurts. You see, look, you had a fantastic father. And now yesterday was Father's Day. So this was a difficult day for you. So, and now you're with your mom, but being rejected like that by someone, the thing is, you've put in many years into the friendship, and then to find out that someone is not as deep as you thought they were, or as that is the thing. It's like a divorce, you know. I mean,
oh yeah,
someone turns into a stranger after you've known them for how many years? If I think about it, yes, it would want to make you cry. Oh, my sweetie pie. I will keep you in my prayers, you know, because only the Lord can really comfort us. In the Bible, it says the Holy Spirit is a comforter. So only the Lord can really comfort us in a way that is meaningful to you, that helps you to heal, because it is how you heal after losing your father and losing that friend. And the thing with losing the friend is it's like a divorce in the sense that the person isn't dead. They are dead to you, but they are not dead. They are out there somewhere. So,
yeah.
Lisa, that's very, very clever. You need yarn. Kate is saying, Ursula, I have a weird question. I mean, it's weird even for me. Are you a Rodriguez fan? If so, what's your favorite song? Okay.
I've never heard of Rodriguez.
Who?
Rodriguez. I've never heard of him. Or is it a group?
No, that's a person. I think that person is a singer. And if I am, which song? Okay, I have to just, what's the first name of that Rodriguez? Then I'll figure it out. I agree. Our YouTube friends, I count as real friends. I'm meeting Marianne this morning, and we are going to Teresa Patton's to get something she needs from her home and take to the hospital where she is. Granny D, that sounds fantastic. Fantastic.
That's wonderful.
Yippers, Bev. I have sold some of Mom's knickknacks this past couple of days, and I plan on looking for wool at the beginning of the month. And we have a tulip joining us.
Hi.
Hello,
How are you?
Excuse the tired face because I'm tired. I slept like 2 hours last night, so.
Oh no.
Well,
here you see, here's all the hello, Mr. Simpson when Rick was there. So you can just, you see? Yes. There are some of my mom's knickknacks that past couple of days, and I plan on looking for wool at the beginning of the month. Oh, that is fantastic. You have to catch up because those guys can't have so many gaming games, and then she doesn't have enough yarn. The yarn has to match the games. And then you must be so grateful that the games are not so expensive. Yeah. It means more yarn.
Mm-hmm. I
think that's why many have found their way to the YouTube friends to fill their isolation. Absolutely, Bonnie.
For sure.
What? She says, Dee, you're meeting Marianne and Teresa. Wow, she's jealous. Don't worry, she's turning green. I had that feeling when I was watching those yarn haul videos. Rose says, my sisters do not contact me. My eldest totally against me. Why do I not know? Why? I do not know. So I prayed and the Lord provided. 2 women, both farmers' wives, and their love and support are legendary. I tell you, if the Lord restores and gives, it's not going to be nearly good enough. It's going to exceed expectations. I'm just catching up quickly here on the last live in Stitches. Stephanie says, off to spend some money with Aaron before he goes to some time. Not money. Spend some time with Aaron before he goes to work.
Oh.
Hugs and loves and prayers. Bye, Stephanie.
Hope to see you on
She's
Wednesday.
probably gone.
Have a lovely day, everyone.
Oh, can't wait for Wednesday's party.
Yes.
Dee, give our love to Teresa, please. Yes?
Yes, definitely give our love to Teresa. Oh, that's lovely.
You wanted to say something?
No, I'm just saying, you know, give Nanny D, Granny D, give our love to Teresa who's
Yeah,
in
give
hospital.
Sweet Tea a big hug from us.
Yeah, definitely.
Bonnie says, I did not sleep a lot either, Barb. First night here for my new puppy. Ooh, Topo.
Ooh.
Was
Oh,
happy
it's so
to have
cute.
new friend, but they both want to be on top of me. Ooh, pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. What are you working on, Barbara?
I'm trying to work out a cotton shawl. Just let me just. So, this is one I have going. This really.
Whoops, wait, let me solo you. Solo you. Oh, I love that bobble
So I'm
stitch
right
there,
here.
or that little popcorn thingy. Love it.
So that's one I'm working on. The other one is a little bit further along. But this one feels better in my hands right now. So
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I love it. I love it. And that's
So
with
that's
hand-dyed yarn.
no.
Oh, is that the Shippiest whirl?
Yep.
That 1,000, is it that 1,000 meters?
Yep.
Oh,
This
that's
is
like
amazing.
the one that
the Mocha-Roo.
Wow.
Scheepjes
Wow, wow.
Mocha-Roo.
That's beautiful. Yes, the
And I
puppy,
saw
because I
you
showed
saw
you
that you
earlier
have
on.
one in your thumbnail.
Mini hole, purple.
Yeah, the what is that one called? Is that the lavender one?
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. It's not as easily accessible, but it is accessible. It is, what is this one called? Where is the name? Lavender Delicious.
Yeah, lavender delicious.
Like that.
Yeah, that was like, I
But
know it's lavender.
yeah, it looks purple. The thing is, it has to be something special that I'm going to make with this because of the price.
Yeah.
You know, for us, it is super expensive.
Oh, this one has purple as well. So this is the one I'm working with now.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it. I
So
love
it goes from silver gray to gray and hot pink, and then to lilacs, and then to deep purple. So that's really.
Debbie says, Laura, both shawls look. Just hold it up there again. Both shawls look. Oh, that's beautiful.
And this is 1,000 meters as well, but just it's a little finer than Scheepjes Whirl is, because this is a mercerized cotton. So this is a shiny one because it's a mercerized cotton. That's basically the only difference. It's the same 4-strand technique, but the strands are just thinner. That's it.
Okay.
So this morning, for some unknown reason, I thought Ursula was on at 11 o'clock. So don't ask me why. I thought Ursula was on at 11 o'clock. So I get up, has breakfast, and I thought I need to do this video for Thursday. So I did that, and I had to ring my dad, rang my dad, and then I'm rushing around editing this video, photographing what I needed and whatever. And I'm rushing around, and I think, whoa, 1 minute to 11, yay! I'm ready for Ursula. I goes to click Ursula, and it says at past 11, and I'm thinking, holy moly.
Shame. You've got 30 minutes still.
Rosemary, the Scheepjes Whirl, the cotton one. The cotton one is 25 euros, and the wool alpaca version is nearly 80. But then again, it's like 4 hanks of, because it's 1,000 meters.
You know, Rose, mine was bought at my local store, and Rose only stays about 6 kilometers from me. So if you go to STR craft store, you'll see it. And mine is cotton and acrylic blend, 60 cotton, 40 acrylic, and it was 445 rands, Rose. But it is 1,000 meters. You have to keep in mind it is 1,000 meters.
Yeah.
So yeah, otherwise you're not going to want to buy it here by us because it's so expensive. I think my son might have to make a second pot of coffee this morning if he wants any. I have to call income tax this morning, and the wait is about 2 hours. You will definitely need coffee. Absolutely. I have to go to the grocery and the pet store. The cat will be out of food today, and she's giving me the eye, the evil
Oh,
eye.
not
Okay,
the
so
evil eye. You do not want that.
question 6, but there was not a question 6, but Jessica just put numbers to it. My mother's my role model. Okay, she meant maybe confidant. I wish I could be as brave, wise, and strong as her. I talk to her about everything, also asking and even advice for art. Hey, advice for art, eh? I can only give limited advice. Dana! Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
How are you? I saw the delicious pattern that Linda is wearing, and I want to buy it. I actually bought that cardigan of hers.
I did.
Blessed Day.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I got that because it was one. I won something or other at Dana's.
Yeah.
I can't remember where I won.
I didn't win anything or other.
Granny D's. No, when I won Granny D's, one of the prizes off Dana was one of her patterns. So I picked that one, and I was really lucky, and she let me have it. Now the Shepiers on Deramores here in the UK, 220 grams is £21.99.
220 grams.
Yeah.
Let me see how much grams this is.
What we pay for it. Because we pay 24.95, so that is about the same as you pay for it, Linda.
Yeah, yeah.
Where do you see the grams on your ball, on your cake? Just on this. Where do I find the how many grams this is?
It says. Let me just get mine. I'll tell you. You see,
I can see anything on here, but now I don't see the grams.
You see here? Can you see here?
Yes.
And it says.
Yeah.
It says.
It's right above that.
It says above that 1,000 meters.
Okay, I'm going to solo you. I'm just going to solo you for a moment so I can see better.
There we are.
Okay, there.
And it says fingering. Says the hook size 100 gram, and then it says 1,000 meters.
Yes, but how many grams? Oh, there it says the grams. Okay.
215 to 225.
Okay. There we go. 215 grams. Got it.
The difference
Sorry,
in
that
the
was
weight. The difference in the weight is in the color of the dye. If there's red in it, it will weigh more than it would than another color. Red is heavier for some reason. And red and black. Red, black, and navy blue are like heavy colors for the dye.
Wow. Because if you think 215 grams, these hanks are 100 grams. So this is 100 and 100. So I would think this is 100 and 100, and this is 700 meters.
Yeah. And the officially
so this is still much more yarn in this cake.
Yeah.
And yeah. So it's about 3. It's about 3 of this.
Yeah.
So you would, so Rosemary, you must think about it like this, as if you are buying 3 hanks, but you're getting a cake. So then I'm just
with the smooth color change, because it's the
in the South
every
African
color
mind,
changes with one thread at a time.
yes.
So
Feminists, I'm planning
Barbara,
on making some hot Cheeto tortillas and homemade Greek yogurt. I have never made the yogurt before. Also, I got a couple of recipes for potato bombs, onion bombs, and avocado bombs. Wow. Yes, Linda.
Barbara, you know the
Yeah.
green yarn that you made me? That is a lace. That's a finger weight, isn't it? The greens.
No, that is the aqua is a lace weight.
A
And
lace weight.
the lace weight, and the purples is a fingering weight.
Right. Okay. And how many grams in the? How many grams in each one, or yards, or whatever, or meters?
The lace weights are 100 grams and 700 meters, and the fingering weight is 100 grams, 400 meters.
400 meters. Okay. So I've got 1,200 meters. No, 1,200 meters in the finger weight, and I've got,
Yeah, you have 3 of those. Yeah.
and then 2 of them. So I've got 1,400 in the green.
Yeah.
Right, that's okay. It's just so when I'm looking at patterns and that, so I know what I've got. So I'm glad you came up. Thank you. And Derry Moores has got 50% on today, because it's solstice. So I'm going to. They've got the Sheppy as well, you know, like this that I've already got. So I can get 2 for the price of 1.
What? Wow.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Yes, 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say to Rosemary, when I bought this at ST Craft Shop, remember that they have a rewards program. So every time you buy, you have a card, and they will load your card with your points, which equals to money. And this was 445 rands, but I got off 178 rands of my points. So 445 minus 178 is, I only paid 267 South African rands for this, which is, that's about minus 178 is that times 14.
Back.
No, I say times 14. I must divide by 14. Goodness gracious me. Divide by 14 is, so it would have been $19 US for this. I would have paid $19 US for this.
That is freaking cheap.
No, that's with my, you see, with my in-store rewards program that they have.
Yeah.
They give you.
That is super cheap.
Well, on
otherwise I would not have bought it.
Barbara, I don't know if you heard, Derry Moores having a 50% sale, for 50% off. So the Sheppy's Well is $21.99. So I can get 2 for the price of 1.
Whoa! Do it.
2 for the price of 1. It's heart attack stuff.
Yeah.
Huh?
Definitely.
This is on the Derry Moores website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For anybody.
I'll give you the code. I'll give you the. I can write the code in the chat. Do you want me to?
Do they shop? Do they send to us?
They ship worldwide.
They ship worldwide, so that would be awesome.
Right. Okay. Let me just.
Rosemary. So Rosemary, what we do is, you and I can combine our shipment.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe if we ship to the same person, then
Because then a whirl will be the same price as I paid for this one.
wow.
Because I only paid 11 euros for this one, and it's 1,000 meters, but it's mercerized cotton, so it's different than escape pieces. It does feel different though. I got a little bit more grip on this than the escape swirl, but it does look good.
You've
There's
got
a
more
nice
grip on
shine to it.
It doesn't have more grip on you. You've got more grip on it. That's
Yeah.
good.
But I mean, it does have a
gets grip
nice
on
shine
you-
to it. I mean,
How do you
Oh, wait,
spell-
wait.
That's nice.
How do you spell?
solstice? Solstice.
SOLTICE.
Sol.
So there's a little shine to it. I like that.
Can you spell it again?
SOLS.
No.
SOLSTICE.
I've got it.
Yeah. Okay.
And all in capitals exactly. So I've put the link. Is that all right, Sheila?
Yeah, go for it.
Of course. Of course.
You want the link?
Why you ask me if it's all right?
I've done it.
Why are you asking me if it's all right?
Just
But
to
why
share
if it's
the
all right?
love, share the love, share the love.
Of course. I mean, if you're telling me we can get this Shippiest World 2 for the price of one on that
Exactly.
website, goodness me. That is like Christmas, yarn Christmas.
I know.
So
I'm currently shopping, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
you mean what it looks like you're sitting here in the chat? Your fingers
Dang
are
it!
actually
It
doing the
says
shopping.
right. The one I want is unavailable. You should. Unavailable. Unavailable. Really? I think a lot of people heard that it was because I cannot. It's like unavailable.
This is the Shippiest World, Kate. Shippiest World.
Yeah.
1,000 meters. 215 grams. And in South African rands, it's 445. And yeah, but I got some discount from my in-store rewards members points.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I just managed to put half the pot of coffee into my mug. Woo. Yeah, but you see, you guys have incredibly huge mugs, the Americans.
Yeah.
They have these huge mugs that even Kim from Affordably Crafty would hold up, and I'm like, wow, that's half a head.
I've only found 2 that actually work. The rest are already sold out.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
And those are
Rosemary,
just the colors that I don't like. Or at least I like the colors, but they don't work for me. Let's put it that way. Oh, well.
Rose, they have beautiful They have beautiful hand-dyed superwash merino with nylon, which I believe is very good sock yarn. They have in-store, Rose, so you must try that.
Which one? Which brand?
Which one?
Which brand?
No. Oh, no, not a brand. It is local hand dyer that
nice.
they have hangs in the shop. They have hangs in the shop like this. And I saw the other day that it was or Rose, you must, if you go to Esty Craft Shop, they also sell Opal, OPAL, Opal sock weight. And it's beautiful, and it's a lot of meters on a ball, on one ball. So it's from Germany, I believe. Opal comes from Germany.
Yeah. I think Opal is a German brand.
I like the shippiest yarn you showed in your Esty store video. What was it called? Oh, in my mini haul. In my mini haul, it was this, because this is the only and first one I ever bought. And it's called lavender something. Where's the name? Lavender delicious. Lavender delicious. It's beautiful.
And
I'm
super
glad
soft.
you like it, Julie. It is, but to me it's so special. It was so expensive, and it's so special that it will have to be a really good project because there's been no frogging on this. I need another lavender pound of love, says Pamela. Woo! That sounds lovely.
Well, the good thing
Actually,
about the Escape Your Swirls is that you can frog them and they will be fine. They do not.
you know what? This looks good together. It's a pity they're just not the same. It is this dark egg blue with the purple. I
Yeah.
think they beautifully go together, but this is cotton and this is merino.
Yeah.
So
I would not
I do
advise
not drink
combining
coffee
those.
unless I can fit half a pot in my cup. What? It gets cold too fast in a small cup. I drink it faster. If I want to sip and chat, I have to have at least 12 ounces cup. Pamela, that's funny. You know, if I give you a big mug like that here in South Africa, that's bad manners. I'm just gonna say it straight. It would be rude. So you have to give. That's why our glasses are like normal size glasses, and like the exception. You don't give your guest that. It's rude to give your guest a big jug like that. But it's. I mean, you're at home. You can do that, eh? I don't know.
Well,
Do you
over
have?
here we do the small cups of coffee as well for guests.
Yes,
But if like my best friend comes over, who's basically insured into the house, then
she's family.
yeah, well, mostly family by now. Then she would be getting a mug as well. But like if other
Yes,
company or families coming over to visit, that's the like my dad or something. Yeah, then I will bring out the cups.
okay,
Yeah.
but this is a mug. Okay, so this
Yeah.
mug
I must.
is,
I like a mug.
yeah, this is a nice mug, but I'm talking about the size that Pamela is describing. I mean, a mug that gets 12 ounces in. Now you see, that's huge. Oh, it looks huge. Does it look
Oh, that's
huge?
massive. That's a wait. My cup is about Ursula's size.
So when you have a guest, you don't give a mug like that to a guest
No,
that is not like
that's
family
mine.
friend.
That's mine. That's my cup. And that's not even the biggest one I have. I have a bigger one.
Oh,
It's that big. Let me grab it.
I was really surprised to see the yes, full a thermos jug with coffee and it will stay hot all the time. That's what we do. You
Yeah.
fill a
Yeah.
thermos jug and you pour into your little cup.
Yeah. Definitely.
Wow, Kate.
Oh, Minnie Mouse.
Yep.
Oh, how
Wow.
cute.
Mornings aren't pretty. So that is normally my coffee cup.
Wow.
Wow.
So yeah. This is mild.
Kate says hers is 24 ounces. 24 ounces. What is 24 ounces in milliliters?
Let me check real quick.
Julie says, Ursula, I mean the sparkly yarn from Shepiers that you show. Okay. Got it. Yeah, these two. What did you want to know the name of it? Okay, so this one, the red one is.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's 700 milliliters. And 24 ounces is 700 milliliters. That's nearly the same as I think that one is just a little bit below that.
Julie, it's called. Now listen, I'm going to solo myself, and I can't pronounce this.
Yeah, just show it.
What is that? Farbe. Wait, hold still.
Farbe is color in German. And I cannot see it, so it's It's
it,
fuzzy.
move it back a bit towards you, and again.
Okay.
No, it's still quite fuzzy. That's the so.
Now, what is the brand? What is the name of the yarn that's on the front at the Scapious logo? At the front.
Stardust Premium Blend.
Ah, you got Stardust.
Let's
Me
see
check.
if I turn it like this, if it will not like that.
Scapious Stardust.
That must be the color in the lot number.
That one is Scapious Stardust 661. The name of that is
Yes.
Hydra.
661, yes.
That's the name of that one is Hydra.
Okay, so there you go. That is Hydra. And the other one is Farbe 662.
662 is Sagittarius. That's the greens and browns one, right?
Okay, I'm going to type it. 662 is Sagittarius. And the other one is 661, and the color the name you said is what?
Hydra. HYDRA.
There we go. There we go. Yes, Julie, I also thought it would make beautiful shawls. Absolutely. Pamela, oh, it's the opposite here. Everything's bigger in Texas. Yes, look, Pamela, I understand that, but I was saying the way we were brought up and taught what you serve for a guest. So in our house, you don't see mugs that big. You just don't see it because if it is considered impolite. Just to
And
say it
two of those skeins would make a full big shawl.
Yes.
Because they're over 500 meters each.
Yes, this is 540 meters for one. So
yeah,
you're gonna get far. Especially the lacier the pattern, the better.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
But I used to manage a Starbucks and got so addicted. By the time I left, I topped out at 26 shots of espresso a day. Kate!
These are about 11 euros on AliExpress, actually.
Wow.
So they're not. These are not expensive at all.
Wow. Yes, they are lovely. You love them. Okay, that is about half a liter. Yes, Pamela. That's what I was saying. Now you're asking. Look, I'm just making an observation. I mean, you guys have your big mugs. It's a different culture, and different things are accepted.
No, I mean this is what I drink at home, but it's not what I give my guests. My guests get the china, get the good china.
Yeah. I'm talking to now the Americans with all these big mugs and whatever. I'm like, it is not so common here to have that in the home because we have a lot of guests often, and we drink out of what the guest drinks out of. So, I think if I have two bigger mugs, and the biggest, would be something like 300 ml, which is like a can of Coke is 320 or 330 ml, which means it's still smaller than a can of Coke. But not these mother of ounces you're mentioning here, like half a liter, 700. Ooh, wow.
No, that's for me.
Very interesting.
It's not super normal. These are like the XL super large mugs for Holland. And this one doesn't come from Holland. This one comes from Disneyland Paris. That's where I got this one from. And this one is actually from the UK.
So
my
Linda,
English friend sent that one to me.
What, love?
Like that sippy cup of yours is also very big.
Yes, and I've not brought my sippy cup up today. I'm flagging. Not
Oh, you
good.
need it at your life. You're not supposed to need it at her life.
Hello,
Hi,
Veronica.
Super
Good
Pete.
morning.
So I was on
Rosemary
quite
says,
a couple of lives yesterday. I went up on David's live and I went up on
Okay.
Coco's live. So it was nice.
Well, I actually tried to be a good girl and go to bed on time. That failed. Just looked up to I was just looking up at the ceiling like, really? I was downstairs tired. I was like, okay, close everything off, go to bed early for once. Was in bed as soon as I was laying down in bed, wide awake. Like,
It
really?
happens to me too.
I actually managed to catch up on all the videos that I'd missed. So
I did that too, yeah.
Caught up now. Over the weekend, I caught up on, because the weather wasn't particularly nice here this weekend, so I caught up on, you know, I did quite a bit this weekend. Worked my little fingers to the bones with my crocheting and that. So
I made my first cap. And then on Saturday and on Sunday, I made my second cap. Ever. So for me, it's history. And it was Elisa Ham video. Or Melanie Ham. Melanie Ham. Oh, where am I getting it? Melanie Ham video. And I thought, well, I can do this.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Kate. Gotta love. Thanks for the fun and laughs. Catch you all soon. Thank you, Kate.
Take care.
Bye, Kate.
See you again.
See you soon.
Well, actually, I bought yarn.
Super Pink Bee.
What? You bought yarn? Oh, let's see.
Oh, nice Christmas yarn.
What is that?
Eyelash yarn.
Oh.
I've got white eyelash yarn and I can't.
It looks like it looks like Christmas.
Yeah, I got it to make some stockings, you know, Christmas stockings to hang up in my room for you know, Christmas decorating. I want to decorate my room.
It's black. It is not red. See, it's black, but it's again eyelash yarn.
Black?
Yeah,
it looks black and red.
Yeah, it's not. If you see it over here, you see that's fully black.
Yeah.
The parrot view, it's fully black. So I got that one and that one, and I already started on this one.
Oh,
copper.
I love that one. I love that.
It kind of like a mix between copper and rose gold.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's kind of like a mix between those two.
The tips of the eyelashes like gold.
Yeah. So it gives like a rose gold effect.
Yeah.
So I got those, but that was the only one they had of that one. So I have to go back to another branch of that store.
Yeah.
And I got 2 of these as well.
What time are you going live tomorrow, Barbara?
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you live tomorrow. It's
bye-bye, Pamela.
I've spoken to
you have to go to your dad's, right?
Yeah, and I've got quite a few things, and I've got to go in and nip in to see my mum as well. So
yeah,
I
no
might
worries.
not make it home before you live. You know, before you live. So
yeah, that's not a problem. You know
Tuesdays are such a busy day for me. You know, especially if my dad. I need to do things for my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's no worries. Well, what I make out of them is those little amigurumis. These.
Oh my God, I don't know how you do
it.
Wait,
solo.
I can't even hold it.
I don't know how you can do it.
No.
Because for me, even normal crochet was like, wow.
And I already have, oh, there we go. So I have the body done in the Christmas color.
Ooh,
so I just need to make the snap.
Beautiful.
Look like a hedgehog. They look like
hedgehogs. It does.
Bye,
I thought the same thing. But yeah, so it's one of these, but in Christmas color. So
sorry, go on.
Now Sven wants me to do more of those mini Harry Potter figures. So,
Oh yeah.
And I think because he has already claimed them for his Harry Potter Christmas tree. He wants his own small Christmas tree in his bedroom, and he wants all those minis in there. So basically going to have a little Harry Potter Christmas tree. I'm not going to have the big one in the living room be a Harry Potter Christmas tree.
No.
As much as I like Harry Potter, that's a no.
So,
that is beautiful, but you're going to make it for him.
Yeah.
Is he going
I like doing it anyway,
is he going to put an order in for what he wants that must go on his tree that must still be made?
He wants the characters now. There's miniatures like you can make them like that big, because I do the thin yarn.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I know a lot of people make amigurumi with acrylic yarn, but I do it with I think it's still a fingering weight and a 2.5 millimeter hook. So I do it with
small.
Jessica has the cotton that I work with. That thin cotton, that is the cotton that I crochet amigurumi with. So that is the thin stuff.
Hello, Jeanette. Jeanette, were you live yesterday? Because I went to your channel and I didn't. She wasn't live. No,
I really.
But she was live on Saturday.
Yeah, she went live on Saturday, which was quite enjoyable. She played music and I crocheted along with her. And see,
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would want to. I want to watch the replay because I missed that anyway. Oh. Although I spent the day from one live to another.
I missed so much yesterday and Saturday because we were out.
But Jeanette, Jeanette, I think what you did on Saturday, I'm going to watch that because that was gorgeous, just sitting there crocheting with her.
So Jeanette, look, I've started my my challenge cardigan.
Crochet cardigan. Wait, hold. Let me show Jeanette. Crochet cardigan challenge in moss stitch.
It's the cocoon cardigan that I'm doing in moss stitch.
Nice.
So I started it. I'm stoked.
Oh, that is so good. Going to look so good.
It's been playing on my mind, so I decided I took a break from doing my granny squares yesterday, frogged what I'd already done, and then made a start on this. So I've got to do this 33-inch square I've got to do.
Okay. Jeanette says, awesome, Linda. Yay.
And hi, V. Sorry, I missed the message.
No problem.
I'm trying to get a row of double crochets done over the bobble stitch. I'm trying to have to see, but with the shine, it's kind of hard to see exactly where the stitch is at. So I'm like,
yes, especially if it's small.
Well, it's a 4 millimeter hook, so it's not that small.
No. Well, I've just bought David's Granny D moss stitch shawl, and I'm really loving this moss stitch. So I'm really looking forward to making that shawl.
You guys in the moss stitch, you guys got addicted to it.
I love this stitch. I really do.
I quickly found out it is not for me.
I've done while sat here.
Wow.
I just love the stitch. I know you don't particularly like it, Barbara,
but
no, I
love it because it's so thin.
Because I'm like, I don't mind the stitch as much. It's because every single crochet I do is just so tight, because I'm used to doing very tight stitches on single crochet with the amigurumi, so it just doesn't work for me. No. But I have no issues with double crocheters. I have double crochets. Those are like super drapey and fine. So it's just the single crochet.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not going to trying to relearn the tension on that, because then I cannot do
Yes.
the amigurumi on the proper tension anymore. So
Yeah. Because
Okay.
this, you know, kind of, I'm using chunky yarn, but it's not thick, as you were saying. If you look, it's quite.
Yes.
yeah.
I just think it's, and it'll be nice and snug and warm while I'm up here.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely. While I'm up,
Yeah.
you know, while I'm up here, in the, mind you, I mean, we've got central heating in the house, but I've also got a fire as well, you know, an electric fire. So if it gets too, you know, really, really cold. How did your parents meet? My parents, my dad, my mum's younger brother was just enlisted into the Royal Marines, and they were all meeting. They all had to go into Liverpool near St. George's Hall, and my dad was joining as well. And my dad, my nan said to me Uncle Frank, take care of yourself, you know, and that. And my dad stuck his head out the window and he said to me mum, me nan, don't worry, Ma, I'll look after him.
Ah,
so they
isn't that so romantic?
Yeah, so they became friends. So it was one of my uncle's birthdays, and my Uncle Frank and my dad came, and that's when my mum and dad started to go out together.
Well, my
Did
mom
they
and
write
dad
to each other?
both worked in the hospital.
Sorry? That's when they
Did
started
they write to
courting.
each other?
They married. What?
Yes, but if he was in the army or whatever, did they not correspond?
Oh yeah,
Those.
after my Uncle Frank and my dad came to me other uncle's birthday, my dad met me mum and turned round to me Uncle Frank and said, that's the girl I'm going to marry.
Wow.
And
you sometimes you just know, eh? Bye-bye,
Yeah.
Rose.
Yeah.
Well, my dad worked for the hospital radio station that basically broadcast to nursing homes and everything around the hospital. And my mom was a nurse, so that's where they met.
It's interesting. It's interesting when you hear that. V says she doesn't know. It's a good question. I'll have to ask my mom. My mom and dad met at the ice skating rink. She was babysitting her little sister that's 5 years younger. So the little sister wanted to go and she couldn't go alone. So my mom had to go with. And there they met up, you know. So, well, I can't say. Well, and how did, if Jessica has to ask, how did her, if she has to answer, how did her parents meet? Oh, I moved in across the road from Craig. So that is it. Well, and then I had a flat tire, and I had a flat tire, and I actually had, my landlady said, go across the road, ask for someone by the name of Craig, and then ask him for a wheel spanner. So now you know your memory, hey. I left our property and I walked across the road. By the time I got there, I couldn't remember the name of that thing called a wheel spanner. So I went there, and he was standing at the end of this driveway. It looked like he was focusing on the lawn. What is so interesting? I thought, I don't know, but I'm going to, hello, is your name Craig? And he said, uh-huh. Because that's all he ever got was short answers like that. And he came closer, and I said, my landlady sent me. Do you have a thing that looks like this? So this is all I could say, because I could not remember the name of the thing. It was just a car thing. So that's how we met. And
well,
then on Valentine's Day, I got the card and flowers.
Lovely. Well, Rick and I met. I joined the Territorial Army in Liverpool. And Rick was doing his last posting before he came out of the army, and he was in charge of the radio troop. I joined the radio troop, and the rest is history.
It's so romantic. I love it. I think that's so.
Well, I passed my driving test, and he said he said to me, when you pass your driving test, he said, I'll take you out for a meal. So he did, and I this because I also did the admin for the radio troop, and this particular day I was helping out in the office, helping him out in the office with files and whatever, and I just felt on edge all day. I didn't know, I just felt really uncomfortable,
Nervous.
And yeah. And when I left, I went to say, right, I'm off now, I'll see you next weekend. And he says to me, what are you doing on Friday? And I said, nothing. Why? He said, do you want to go out for a meal? And that was it. I said, yes. I said, yes. So I went home and I said to Mum, I've got a date. And she says to me, well, what time's he picking you up? I said, I haven't got a clue.
But it's like that. If you haven't been on a date for a while, you sort of forget little things like, oh, heck, are we supposed to meet there? We didn't even discuss the finer details, So
I just said yes.
Terrible.
And I said yes, and I said, you've got me address. I said yes, and I run out because I was being really red. And when we went out for our meal, we went to a place here in Warrington, and that's about 26 years ago, and we've never been back to the restaurant. And I said to Mum, what the heck am I going to wear? Mum said, never mind what you're going to wear. What time's he picking you up? And that was it. It's only when we went on our date that he told me it was his 40th birthday. So he got me for his 40th birthday present.
Yes. Craig, I was telling the neighbor in this week, I said he was sitting here, and I told him how Craig and I met and so on. And then after that, my mom, because I was in a different province, my mom used to I called her daily because I knew no one. So if I go missing, who is going to miss me? Someone has to sort of say, where are you? Who's going to start looking? So I was explaining to my neighbor that this day I had my own car, a VW, a Volkswagen Golf, I think a 1300. I'd bought it, and but something went wrong. I was driving in this industrial road, and the car just lost power. So fortunately, there were no cell phones yet. So fortunately, I could go to the nearest petrol station, gas station, like they say in America, and I went and I could actually phone him, and then he was still an apprentice because he's 4.5 years younger than I am, and their company driver came and dropped him off, and he didn't. When he arrived there, he immediately opened the front hood of the car, touched something, and he said, try switch it on, and I switched it on, and it worked. And he got around, came. Now we were 45 minutes earlier, because I usually have to wait for him about an hour to get off work, and I sit and crochet on it in the car. Then he comes in, and then we go home. And we go home to my place, and we have dinner together, and then he'll go home. So he literally only slept at home. And so when he got in the car, I said, you know what? I'm going to marry you, even if it's just for this. So now, years later, throughout the 25 years, I would say, remember why I married you? Because for me, it was like the worst thing. A woman stuck, and you don't know what's wrong with your car. And it was literally a loose wire. It was a loose wire. But now, if you don't have the know-how, you don't know where to look. It's tragedy, and it's a lot of money. Sorry, Barb?
So yeah, exactly. You don't want to, and you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, not knowing what's wrong with your car. Not good.
That was not a good place to get stuck. It was an industrial area. So I tell you, I said to him, I just meant it lightly, I'm going to marry you, even if it's just for this, because he was so shy. And at the first 3 months, we were only friends, so, but I remember this incident. So years later, we still make jokes and say, "Remember why I married you?" So
Well, Marco
that's
and
the
I
way
were
it was.
friends first, because he was in a relationship and I was married. So,
Yes.
and me and my husband worked at a restaurant in management, and
Yeah.
he was one of the DJs we had, and so we were like friends from there. But he found out through the grapevine that I tossed my ex out the door because he cheated on me with a
Yes.
16-year-old.
Yes.
So I tossed him out, and that's Marco found out about that and then contacted me, because in the meanwhile, we
Woo.
hadn't seen each other in like 6 months, and in that period of time,
Okay.
he had left his ex and I had tossed mine out the door. And
So
well, Marco came to visit on a Thursday. He didn't leave until Sunday.
wow, lovely.
So that was
That's
a long cup of
fantastic.
coffee.
How long were you? I wanted to say, but how long were you not together? But how long have you been together now since you met?
Well, we've known each other for 22 years, but we've been together now for 19, nearly 19.
That's long, eh? It's
Yeah.
lovely when you meet the right person and it works out, because I mean it doesn't always work out. So
No.
Well, I quickly figured out how my family felt, because the first thing my dad did with my ex was threaten him. Hurt my
yeah.
baby girl and I will find you. That was my dad.
That's a good dad to have.
Yeah, and it is kind of intimidating, because my dad, even though he is now 76 years old, he is 6'2". So
Yes,
it,
of
and
course.
he's a former military police officer. He's an
Oh
MP.
my.
He was an
He
MP.
knows how to
So
conduct himself. He knows how
yeah,
to handle himself in a situation.
yeah, I was nearly convinced that my dad was gonna wear like a T-shirt with some kind of text like, I got a, like, hurt my
Hello,
daughter and
Jane.
I have a gun, a shovel, and an alibi or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wow.
that is something my dad would definitely wear to intimidate the heck out of somebody that is dating his daughters, because he has 4.
Yes.
So, and he would do that. So yeah, but no, Mark and I have now been together, and he has not done that to Marco. Never.
Wow. Okay.
So
That's good.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Well, he obviously knew he
Well,
could how do you say it? Have good people's
Yeah, he could
skills
tell.
to know who is real.
well, Rick,
Yeah.
How are you doing?
my dad never got on with my
Yeah.
first husband, but him and Rick and my dad, they get on like a house on fire. And when they both get together, and I'm with them, they torment the living daylights out of me. You know, joking and messing around. You know, talking
Yes.
about me, but you know, kind of in not in a nasty way, but in, you know, in a jokey way, and that, and they get on like a house on fire. My dad and Rick, but he couldn't get on with my
Yes.
first husband at all.
But
No.
you think that maybe, you know, because I don't know, men know men. So
Yes.
it might be that he saw things that you didn't see yet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
yeah.
probably.
Until when I, you know, until the end, when I did actually just leave.
Yes. Oh,
So,
well, I'm glad. I'm sure he is glad that you did get to the point where you left.
yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Carla.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The
Oh, I've
Perkins
had
High 4.
I found
Hi.
the
Hello, Carla.
Hi, Carla. I actually got through to the hospital last week. You know,
Okay.
for the injections in my neck. So they're waiting for appointments to give them more date for more appointments, so I can go and get my injection in my neck, because I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can feel it's
Due.
my head. I've not got as much control of my
Yes.
tremor in my neck.
Tremor.
Yeah, and it's annoying me. You know, I can I know when I watch my replay of my live,
Yeah.
and I'm watching it and I notice my head is really, and I get so embarrassed, and I just want to delete the whole video.
No, don't do that, hun, because it is, for one, something you do not have any control over.
No.
So, and it's you, and it's okay. I mean, I got something, Ursula has something, everybody has something.
Yeah.
I mean, Ursula and I, we got curves. I am over stretchy bendy, and I can pop a joint out of the socket.
Yeah.
Listen, I somehow injured my back last week, and I don't know how I did it, but it must have been just the way you just moved wrong. Because I didn't do anything. I didn't pick heavy things up. I was out, in and out a car, into the mall and back, and I think I just moved wrong. And oh boy, I think it's day 3 already of it's fine, but I must just move right because it's still not gone. Sandra says, my husband and I met, got engaged in less than a month, waited until I was 18, married in less than 5 months, and married now for 40 years.
Wow.
But that is fantastic.
Well, Sandra, I'm
Sandra.
basically, well, Marco and I was kind of like the same whirlwind. We met up again in January. We started living together in April. So we were pretty quick as well. But then again, it's lasted already for 19 years, so it's not that.
It's if you know it's the right one. Because I said to my husband, I think the second year of our married life, I told him, I just didn't occur to me to tell him, but I said to him, because we were friends for the first 3 months, and then we had a romantic relationship. So we met on 14 February. We're friends for 3 months. But in those 3 months, it was my birthday. He got, a handshake. And not a kiss even, a handshake, because we're friends. And but 6 weeks after we met, I wrote to my friends here in Cape Town and said, I met the man I'm going to marry. And he was like, how could you do that? I said, well, I just was very convinced that we were going to get married because you were the man I wanted to marry. And we were married, met on 14 Feb. We were married 23 December the same year. And I always say to Jessica, I wouldn't recommend that for anybody, but the point is no one can really tell you in your circumstances.
No, exactly.
Go out with someone for 3 years. Go out with someone that amount.
It's not like I'm a 15-year-old or something. At the time that I met Marco and then started living with him, I was 27. So that was, I'm not like a 15-year-old who doesn't know who and what. If you're 18, but some 18-year-olds are more mature than others.
Yeah.
Because I've seen 18-year-olds that I would be telling wait another 10 years to grow up first. And I've met 18-year-olds that I'm like, are you sure you're 18? Because you sound more like you're 25 to 28.
Yeah.
It's kind of See, Geraldine said it right. We like you just as you are.
Thank you, Geraldine. Thank you. But sometimes, I mean,
Julie says, my husband,
being self-conscious, can you? I mean, I don't really, when I come up on the lives and that, I don't really notice it. It's only when I rewind and watch the replays and I think, oh, holy moly, look at me. I look like a nodding dog. I sit there laughing.
Well, we don't see that, so it's totally fine. And if anybody has an issue with it, they can go somewhere else.
Move on
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Julie says, Miss Shetland says, my husband and I dated for 7 years before we married. We have been married for 31 years now. So you actually know each other for 38 years, Julie.
Yeah.
So that's fun. I mean, what I wanted to say was it is a very personal decision and no one can really say something because you make that bed and you have to lie in it because it is such a personal thing to choose a spouse that only you can. People can say they think it's not a good idea or whatever, but you don't know how. Well, I just don't think it's not something where we can say.
There's like a couple of choices in life that people should just make for themselves. And that's why I said, no, I would not do everything the same because I would pick a different kind of education because my mother picked it for me. She literally applied for a college for me. Wow. I had no choice in the matter. And I was like, I was good at it, but it wasn't what I wanted to do.
I think they're my shawl pins.
Oh.
Is that Happy Mail?
Yeah.
Or is that your delivery of...
No, we
delivery of orders.
Look. Let me get
some. Oh, I got that one.
Where did you order it from?
Wish. After Michelle showed hers, I went on and I ordered
Amazon.
No, Wish.
From Wish.
Wish.com.
Shawl pins. Okay. Look at this one.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice. Is that with a Celtic knot at the top?
Yeah. Oh, I really like it. Look at that.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Oh, I like that one. It's like a lot of Trinity knots put together.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just get it right. So that's...
Oh, that is nice.
So I ordered three like that. You know, because I'm doing shawls for Christmas presents this year.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 wooden ones, 3 metal ones. And I'm not sure what this one is. I think I ordered this one for me, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this one is mine. This one is for me, she says. Oh, this is nice.
Woo!
Oh, yeah,
lovely,
I like that one.
Lovely, lovely.
It's not nice.
Oh, I love that.
It's like a Celtic knot.
This one's mine.
Wow.
So I've got plenty of shawl pins for presents.
Yeah, for me, this one came in for my shawl because I'm wearing it on my dirndl.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Love it, love it, love it.
So again, I got a matching necklace and earrings and everything to go with it.
Okay. It's beautiful. I love it.
That goes with my dirndl because I have a grayish blue dirndl set.
I got something on for that pattern I'm testing for you, Barbara.
Mountain Rose shawl.
Yeah. I've got a video coming out on Tuesday of a bigger yarn haul, not a mini yarn haul. And let me just show you. I just want to quickly show you. It looks like this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice.
And it is 548 meters together. So it's nearly 550 meters. So that should be okay.
I like
that.
That
should be, yeah, that should be good.
Because I love it. It's so soft. I'll use, I think they say a hook is, the hook they recommend is 4, but I think I want to use like a 5.
5 to 5.5.
Bigger, like, yes, even 5.5. Yeah. I also think so, because I thought maybe 5.5, but then but the colors to me is like, oh, I love this. And it is so soft. it's meant for kiddies. It's funky striped tiny tots. So it's meant for tiny tots, which means it's definitely really soft.
Yeah.
Something for winter.
What yarn is it? What yarn is it? Is it a DK, cotton,
DK.
wool?
DK, and it is a 100% premium acrylic blend, 4mm hook, 100 grams, 274 meters each, but 548 both taken together.
Right.
So, yeah. So I'm going to be happy.
You need to check for yourself if that is going to be enough, how big you want it to be. That is basically it. You stop when you're at a length you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it should be enough.
I'll definitely use a bigger hook. I want the drape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say 5.5 millimeters for the drape.
Yeah.
I've got more that I can. Let me just quickly see. I've got something else that I can pair with it.
Oh, that looks absolutely gorgeous together.
Oh, they look really nice together. I like them. They're the colors
you should be able to do stripes in between of these solid colors, and then you would have more than enough to make like a plenty big shawl. You could even make like a hat for yourself with the leftovers.
And now that I've made a hat, ooh, I'm so proud of myself with that one hat.
But then you can make a matching hat with a matching hat with that yarn, with the leftovers of the yarn.
I'm trying to see how much yarn is on here. 175 yards. And
175 150 meters.
4.5 to a 5 hook for these. So I definitely will go for like a bigger hook for drape.
5.5. That would work with all of them.
Yes. I think I should try that.
They're the colours that the yarns that I buy next. They're the colours that I want. You know, the coppers and the oranges and for winter.
Yeah.
Fall colours. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the colours.
Oh, mine. Because I'm like putting together a wardrobe for winter, and I said, I asked them, because we spoke about the weather on the weekend. I said, but if you're saying we're heading now towards longer days, are you saying winter is done? Because then this was not a cold winter, because winter, there's still a lot of, and then my neighbor explained, no, the inertia is still to follow. Cold weather is still to follow, but we are heading out of it.
You're only at the start of it.
Yeah, well, June, July, and August is
I'm going to be finishing this one tonight.
Ooh, wow, that is huge.
Yeah, it's getting there. I mean, I can already wrap it around, but I just have like little bits left over without strangling myself, so I want it a bit wider so that it can hang down properly.
Will you not wear it as a shawl?
Yeah. I just wear it like this.
That's like a triangular scarf.
Yeah.
So you will not wear it as a shawl, but as a scarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want it just a little bit longer so that I can even if you like what I've done before with other ones is just tie these in a knot underneath. So then underneath and tie them up.
Yeah.
But this is basically what it's going to look like. Nice and warm.
I love it. I love that yarn.
So that's that's the one I'm finishing right now.
So tonight, while we're watching TV, I'm going to be knitting my socks tonight. I've decided we're going to actually get round to watching Peaky Blinders, which is on Netflix. I've been wanting to watch that series, and we're going to start and watch them tonight. So I thought, right, tonight, while I'm watching that, I'm going to sit and do my socks. Well.
Oh, yeah. That is nice and comfy. Just sit, relax, and do your socks, and yeah. Sounds good.
And then tomorrow,
I want to tomorrow.
Tomorrow I want to.
You're going to be with your dad.
Yeah, tomorrow I want to get me giraffe finished.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, is it nearly done already?
Yeah, I've only got a leg to do, 2 of the antlers, and then the spots, and then I've got to put it together.
Oh, that went quick.
Fantastic.
You know me,
Fantastic.
Speedy Gonzales here.
Yeah, you went Speedy Gonzales mode.
Yeah, I am.
Linda Gonzalez.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yes, when you leave Rick, it's going to be Mrs. Rick is going up, and then when she gets on the top on the upstairs there, she's no longer Mrs. Rick. She's Mrs. Gonzalez. Speedy
Yes.
Gonzalez. Metamorphosis undergoes a metamorphosis.
That's a
I want
song
to finish
by
this
Speedy
one.
Gonzales. Used to love that song
Is it?
when we were kids.
I want to finish this this one today, and I must catch up on my temperature blankets. I'm going to do a Linda, which means I'm going to open a compartment, put the temperature blanket in there, put today's date on it, and that will be it for the rest of the day until I've caught up, which should be maybe tomorrow morning. I should be able to finish it and say I'm all caught up. And then I want to make progress tomorrow with for the challengers on Saturday. I want to make progress with my mosaic blanket, quick, and see what I can do for 2 days. Put 2 days in the week just for that.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
So today is going to be the cardigan and then the socks. Tomorrow, because I'm not in, I won't get home till about 1, 2 o'clock if I'm lucky tomorrow. Then I'm going to spend the rest of the day finishing off the giraffe, and I can sit and watch TV and finish the giraffe off, put it together. Wednesday, I think I'm going to knit some of my shawl before
Party
my
time.
life. I know, but it's not till 5 o'clock my time. Oh, and I need to make sure everything's all prepped for the party. Thursday, Rick and I are going out for the day. We've got to go to town to our mall and have a look around. So we need to go to the bank and that. So we're going to make a kind of a morning of it, you know, and then in the afternoon I'll be doing my granny squares, getting my granny squares finished for Saturday. I've only got 8 more to do. Ooh. And then get them sewn, and then I'm well over halfway. I've only then got I've only got 5 more columns to do after that.
Then you're well over half, yeah, and only at the half point of the year, so you're right on schedule and a little ahead even.
Yeah, the reason I've done it like that is because I need to have all the columns done by October. Then November, I've done the vertical, so I need to do the horizontal joins. Then I need to do the frill. And if you bear in mind, it's 18 squares by 14 squares by 18 squares. And I'm going to do the granny stitch frill. So that is going to take me a while. So I've got then 2 months to get that done before the last challenges in December, and where I hope it's all finished then.
Yes. Now it's good that you've got it planned out like that. So otherwise, I think it gets ahead of you, and it sort of runs away, you know. So no, that is not nice.
So I've got.
Well, I want to get this shawl finished this week because the temperatures dropped, so it's cool again. So I can actually work with the wool right now. So I just want to get this one done. Write out the pattern. Get that one to be tested, and then I'll finish the cotton shawls. Probably going to be working on those in between anyway, but.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind testing one of your cotton shawls.
Oh, that's good. I'll send. Which one do you like? Did you like the gray one more or the tan one?
Can you show them,
Yeah, sure.
please?
This is what I got so far on the gray one, which is with the bobble stitches.
Oh,
I love that.
I like that one.
So
I love it.
So what I'm going to do is basically, it is, you have here with the spacing, see right there,
Yeah.
and then you have the ridge, then you have bobble stitch, ridge, bobble stitch. Now we had a ridge again, as you can see right here, and now
Yeah.
we're going to the chain one, skip one.
Yeah.
And then we start with the ridge again. So then you're going to start with this one again, the ridge, and then the bobble stitch, the ridge, bobble stitch, ridge, and then the chain one, skip one.
Yeah.
So that is
The mesh.
the gray one. This one is a different but easy repeat as well.
Oh, I like.
I love that one. Mm.
Yeah, I think I'd do that one.
That one.
Mm.
Yeah.
And basically, this is the same kind of popcorn stitch, but instead of using 5 double crochets, there's only 4 in them, which makes them not that textured, but it does give a nice look to it. You can see the texture, but it's not like sticking out as much.
No, I like both of them. Actually, is there any time limit that you want the?
No, there's no rush on them.
No time limit.
No, I don't have a rush on them. This is basically the first one that's going to be released after the mountain shawl is going to be released tomorrow. I'm writing it out today. So I'm releasing the mountain shawl on Ravelry tomorrow. Am I saying it right? Yeah. And then the next one, which is still in the testing phase, is that one. And then this one, and these are all like for fall and in winter, so the cotton ones are in no rush.
All right. It's just because I've got
you got plenty to do.
Yeah, I've got a plan that I'm working on. That I'm going to get done. I won't be doing as many projects that I can show you next month because I'm working on something that I'm hoping to have done by the end of next month.
Nice.
So
a surprise for us.
A surprise for you, yeah. But it's something I've been thinking about for a while, and I've decided next month I'm going to I'm going to sort it and get it done.
Nice.
Okay. So we will look forward to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will be making the cotton shells, and I probably will be wearing them this summer, but they're in no rush to be made because the pattern release is not planned yet. So.
All right.
I gotta release the mountain rose shawl first. This one needs to be released first, and this one.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
That's fine. You know, kind of. But I just want to. I really would like to test the pattern, but just be aware that next month I'm going to be really busy and I'm working on.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm
absolutely
I'm planning on. So.
And because I got two of I got 2 pictures of 2 of the cowls that were made by somebody else already.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and
that's
with different types of yarn, different types of hooks, so which also works because then you know at least that it is adaptable to any style of yarn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which
Good
I
morning,
really
HT.
like. Hi, HT.
Good morning, HT.
Hope you're well.
Because I did them in a DK style wool, and she did one used an Aran weight acrylic, and another one used a DK acrylic. So it gives you like 2 completely different looks. But that worked.
Yes.
Great. Excellent.
Fantastic. So I'm going to be heading out of here in 5 or 6 minutes.
Yes.
And that is my agenda for the day. I'm doing Linda this week. Because I've got to be ready. Come, hello, Crystal.
Hi,
Divergent
Crystal.
Crochet.
Hi, Crystal.
Crystal's
Come
got
Saturday,
mail
and it's the
coming.
challengers.
So
Crystal
whose
has
channel
mail
is it
coming.
on?
What is coming?
Enjoy, bon appetit.
Crystal has mail coming. I went to the reason I was a little late for your live was because I went to the post office to drop off her yarn.
Ooh, and mine? What about mine?
It's right there.
Ooh!
I need to hang that
Linda?
later today.
Ooh, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Oh, I can't wait for it.
Basically, I should just turn them the other way around so you can see all the colors. There we go.
I love it. I'm so excited.
And they're squishy. Because it's the 100% superwash merino, so they're squishy.
What weight is it again? Is it double knit or is it
fingering
what?
weight? It's a fingering weight.
My favorite fingering. It's
These
definitely
are
my new favorite. I'm going to convert everything here to fingering.
Well, let's put it this way. Marco was starting to get ideas on how to arrange my craft room.
Woo!
Ooh.
I talked him out of getting 2 of those desks, but IKEA has those desks that can change in work level. So you can put them up higher if you're standing, and you can put them lower if you're sitting at them. Yeah, and he was like, yeah, you're getting 2 electric tables. Why am I getting 2 electric tables? I just need the one. One is more than enough. As a work table. The other, but he needs that. I think I just need a desk to put my computer on, and a work table. And for the rest, I just need shelving. Lots
and lighting.
Lots of shelving.
And lighting.
So he's wanting to get like the deep shelving so that I can put the crates on there with the yarn.
Yes. Hello, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Lori
How are
Armstrong.
She's just come back from a break, a holiday. Did you enjoy your holiday? Was it nice?
Oh, nice.
Yes. And remember, Saturday's the challengers, Lori. Because Linda and I are both gearing up, so all our stuff is ready for the challengers on Saturday. I have to catch up on my temperature blanket, and I have to catch up. How do you wind them into the hank? Is there a certain technique? That's a good question.
Okay, so you need to search that you have them like this, because there's little ropes around them to keep them together so that they don't fall apart.
Yeah.
Then I grab a pencil, doesn't matter what kind, put them in one side, hold the other end tight, like this. Just keep them tight. And then I'll just put it high, and then I just flip the pencil against my shoulder or top of the chest. And you see it starting to twist, right?
Oh, lovely.
And now it's starting to get tight on the thumb.
Okay. Wow.
Then you put your fingers through the loop, grab by the pencil, put the loop over, and then
just, wow.
Twist
beautiful.
It over.
Good morning, Consuelo.
Hi, Consuelo.
It's beautiful.
So
Lori says it was wonderful. I just got sunburned, but otherwise that holiday was amazing. Hey, Lori, that's great.
Great to hear that you had a great holiday. Yes.
So
Barbara, you got some catching up to do.
My next yarn is going to be a finger weight as well, isn't it? In yellow.
Yeah,
Or lace. Or
lace
is it
weight.
lace? It's lace weight. That's right.
Is that
Lace weight in
that's
lemons.
fingering? Is that what ply? I'm asking because this
4-ply.
was 2-ply sock fingering. This was 2-ply sock fingering. Wait.
That depends on the. Let's show the yarn close up. Put yourself big.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't for me. No, this is a different type of yarn than I'm using. This is bigger strands of 2-ply and then twisted together to make a fingering weight. That's why you get that look. That it's like more, and mine is more consistent. This is a 4-ply
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
See that
Oh,
there's
I
no
like
ridging
that
in the
one.
yarn?
Wow.
You have like little ridges in the yarn. I don't have the ridges in there.
Yes.
If I grab your yarn to show up close, you'll see that there's no ridges. But there's 4
What I want.
strands twisted
Yeah.
together. See?
Yes.
And that is the difference. So this is 4 super thin strands twisted up together and make it a 4-ply. What you got is 2 thicker strands twisted together, which gives you the
Okay.
little ridges in there, and that is still a fingering weight. So this is a
Okay.
4-ply fingering weight. That's a 2-ply fingering weight.
Okay. Fantastic.
So they're the same type of thickness, but just different spinning technique. That's it.
Okay. So my question is, can I use a 2-ply with yours? Can I use this mixed with one of yours and make something?
Yeah.
Is maybe the question. It can be used together, eh? Because both are superwash merino.
What is the consistency? Is that merino nylon?
Yeah.
Is that a 75-25?
No, this is
Or
100% superwash merino.
100% superwash merino. Then you can combine it with the one that you ordered already, and then just get a matching color.
Fantastic. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, so Dana is live. So if anybody wants to go over there and do a square raid, I would so appreciate it. And thanks for spending time with us on this Monday, starting your day with us, many of you. And for us in
Thank you.
Africa and Europe, it is middle of the day already, late afternoon.
Yeah,
In
it's
fact, 3:30.
3:30.
Yes. So yes, we'll see you on Wednesday. Well, tomorrow it's Barbara's live. I'll be there, and Wednesday it'll be party time at Linda's channel.
Yes.
At 12
Ooh.
Eastern, 5 British summertime for Bob and Ursula. It's going to be 6 o'clock.
Yes. Bye, Kenny. Thank you for watching. Hope you had a snooze in the meantime. And bye-bye, DOY, and everybody in the chat. And thank you I'll see you, for those of you who go over to Dana, I'll see you there. For the rest of you, have a beautiful afternoon. Thank you, Sandra. Bye, ladies. Bye-bye, Vera. Bye-bye, Lori.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Take care and I'm sorry about tomorrow's live, Barbara. Hopefully I'll watch it on the replay. Have a
totally fine
day. Thank you for having me up, and be kind to yourselves, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna drop